All right, we're good to go.
All right. So today's controversial question is: look around the party and the current B team, and choose fuck, marry, and kill, per the inappropriate icebreaker. So, your character must answer that very difficult question. Um, a one night stand of intimate relations, a long term committed relationship, death to you part, and straight up murder. You have to choose one for each. That will be the factspiration question. Does anybody, for a point of inspiration or a factspiration question, want to sum up what happened last week on Curse of Strahd? Going once, going twice. Roll a d20 in the chat if you are interested in. Okay. Going once, going twice. Oh, we got 12 in there with Wayne. Going once, going twice. All right. Wayne Larson, what happened last time?
So, last time we started off mid battle, Strahd had just arrived, and we aren't sure where he's going to put his thumb on the scale. Obviously, we've done something to pique his interest, and Jason decides he's going to try and give him the evil eye, mean mug him, something. But he came away different. Maybe, I don't know. Just weird eye contact. I've seen that look before, and it. Bottom line, it's not healthy. Whatever it is, it's not healthy. Um, Neither was what ended up happening to the rest of the patrol that we were dealing with. We did manage to succeed by Strahd putting his thumb on the scale in our favor. He summoned some whites, and I'm not sure what they are. They look like whites from like Game of Thrones or what have you, and that turned the battle for everyone except for Ez. And to make matters worse, even though she died, one of those fucking whites made off with her, so we couldn't even give her the proper burial. We even had Muriel look, and she'd be gone for a while. We were kind of afraid that she had gotten hurt or flew away. We collected ourselves and moved forward. And honestly, I just kind of followed everybody because that's what they were doing, and I didn't want to be left alone. If I had my brothers, we would have just left at that point. It just wasn't worth it after Ez and Henry dying, in my mind. As we were heading towards our ultimate goal, trying to disrupt this druidic ceremony to get the stone back, the sunstone back, we came across a tree that we gave a reasonably wide berth, but it's evil. It needs to be burned. But despite my suggestion of using that as a distraction, nobody was game for it. And as we were trying to get a better look on what the druids were doing to set up shop, we came across Strahd and his wife. They had flown to the ceremony ahead of us. And for good or for ill, she distracted them. Strahd's wife distracted the druids and their hellhounds. She took the dogs for a walk. Not sure if that's to give us an opportunity to be heroic or whether that's going to come back and bite us in the ass. Literally. But we took to the high ground, got a view on what was going on, and we decided, fuck it, we're doing this. We started in on some witches that were supporting the 7 druids that were doing their ceremony. It looks like they're trying to bring a big Burning Man statue to life almost. And we've successfully dealt with the witches surprisingly quickly. And now we have the druids to deal with, and we don't know whether that's gonna work out in our favor or whether they're gonna focus against us. Because right now they're trying to get this ceremony done by the looks of it, and we only have so much time before midnight hits. Time's against us, and we have to kill quickly. That's where we're at.
All right. Yeah. Do you want DM inspiration or a Faxpiration?
I will take Faxpiration.
Oh, okay. All right. If anybody is interested in answering the Faxpiration question, go ahead and throw a D20 into chat. There is no obligation to answer the question. You can ask the same question of any NPC that you've met previously in the campaign. Going once, going twice. All right, we'll go ahead and skip the Faxpiration question this week. All right,
Can
I'll
I
bring you
answer it as S's ghost?
as his ghost. Sure, and then just apply it to your new character. That's fine.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Fuck, marry, kill, NPC style.
Anybody that's on the B team or the main 5.
Better not be Dunbar.
Oh, better. It can be one of the players. Ooh.
Yeah, it's player.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's party and B team. Is your roster?
All right. I'm gonna start with Mary.
Okay.
Victor.
Oh,
He's
wow.
going
Okay.
places. He's really smart. Got his shit together. He can cast magic. Exactly what S needs to fulfill her mission.
Fair.
Bang.
That's a one and done situation.
You know, Jason's got that gruffness to him, So
Mm-hmm.
definitely Jason there.
All right. Fair.
Kill. Ooh, definitely. I should have said definitely, but it's probably Wayne Larson.
Dang.
He's
What
real
did I
snarky.
Wow.
He's always got a sourpuss attitude. Not useful to the mission as much.
So if she had to pick someone, it would be Wayne.
If she had to,
All
she
right.
doesn't want to kill. She
All
didn't
right.
want to kill.
And yet again,
Wayne.
Dunbar remains safe. That's the important part. All right. You may ask the same question as his ghost of any when you met previously in the campaign.
Can I ask a player since I get to pick players?
We don't usually just make it an NPC. It's gotta be an NPC. If a
All
player, yeah.
All right, we'll go with Muriel's been watching us for a while, so let's hear what Muriel.
Oh
has to
wow.
say.
Of the current roster. Man. Some slim pickings here.
I mean, did that already happen with? No, it was Chris. Never mind.
Okay.
And
From
Robin's
what
eye
she-
puts her out of the running, doesn't it?
Well, from what she knows of spying on everybody, she would probably marry. Man, Muriel's not really the marrying type of person.
Yeah, but if she had to marry someone,
I mean,
apparently
Esmeralda's
I had to
not the
die
marrying
by
type of
Ez's
person.
standards.
Yeah, that's true. So she had to marry someone. She'd probably marry Parple, because he seems pretty reliable. Like, he'd be a good house husband while she goes out and continues to live her life. Like, he could maintain the property, pay the taxes, that kind of stuff. And then he doesn't seem to, like, have a lot going on. So, like, that'd be pretty easy to manage long term. Pretty easy to manage long term. If she had to one night stand with somebody, it would be, oh man. I think she'd also probably lean in towards Jason. Honestly, he's quiet. He's fit. He's pretty business minded. Like, let's get this done kind of thing. Doesn't seem like he'd ever want to follow up or catch any feels. And a little intimidating. Robin, definitely intimidating. Victor, can't trust spellcasters. Arinia talks too much. Wayne feels like he'd catch feels too easy. Dunbar's a dog. So that's pretty much that. Who to kill? Oof. She'd probably kill the dog. It's the least useful member of the party. So yeah.
Okay.
you don't survive long in Barovia, worrying about puppies and shit. So, all right. So that's yeah, those are some happy answers. All right. In that case, let us jump right in and get back to it. We left off on Yester Hill, and I believe you guys were in the inner circle having a pretty big damn fight.
Yep.
Indeed.
All right. This is the right map. Okay. And then according to chat,
Bad guys have it.
yeah. All right. Bad guys have it. Oh, would Wayne not have Bad Luck Spiral anymore? This is removed.
Why?
I don't know. It might have been when I applied the new one. It might have wiped out the old one. I was having some issues
Oh,
with that.
I still have Bad Luck Spiral. I haven't had a long rest, so.
Gotcha. All right.
And I also have defeated and out.
I wonder why those two are finding themselves to be mutually exclusive of each other. Ah, Foundry. Good times. Let's see.
No worries, I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, one seems to remove the other. I guess I'll put
Is,
that on
is
my
this
list.
is this bolster all over again?
Yeah, I think it might be. I wonder why they're doing that. Is it because I clone them off of each other? When
I have no
built
idea.
them?
Maybe. I
That's
don't know.
so weird. Alright. Anyways, I'll go ahead and put Bad Luck Spiral back on. And we'll just put like a yellow dot for expiration so we don't forget it. That's weird. Okay. According to the notes here, we've got entering new round, druids are passing to Svarog. Okay, Svarog being an elite with one Paragon action. Alright, all that sounds good. Change the music out. Go with... Yeah, alright. Man, that's some nice thunder. Wow. Okay. Nope. Start over. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Alright, heading into the next round. Yeah, it's fresh. Okay. So, Svarog is gonna go ahead and get past you. And he will get his Paragon action back. He is concentrating on the Wall of Thorns that Jason is currently trapped in. The other 6 druids are maintaining the ritual, and he is going to have to deal with you guys. He used his Paragon action last turn to summon some Needle Blights. Let's see what he's going to do this turn. Alright. The classic druid has only concentration spells. Good shit, good shit. Okay, this will work. Jason, since you are sort of in the wall, you can see, I believe, on both sides of the wall. Yeah. So he is going to look at you, and as he does, you feel his dreadful gaze upon you. So go ahead and give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, if it is a...
It's a fear-based effect.
Okay, so it'd be a flat roll because of quotes out.
Okay.
Game spawns.
Oh, sure. Oh, and Remy, at any time that you feel would be an appropriate entrance point to arrive, it is up to you. So at any point from here on out. All right, with a 3, okay. You are frightened, and since it was failed by 5 or more, you are also paralyzed with fear. And then because this proficiency bonus is a +3, this will be a fear 3. It'll go down 1 every turn, and then there'll be a lingering save. And if you make the save, it'll go down an additional 1, so it strips out pretty quick. But the paralysis, on the other hand, that is going to be an issue. All right. And then he will go ahead and pass to Anne.
All right. Remembering how this wall of thorns works.
Mm-hmm.
It is if you end your turn in there, you take it again, right? Or passing through it.
Yes, it's passing through it. Or I think it's just entering is what's going to cause the problem, or moving through it.
Okay. I guess the question is,
ending your turn in it.
okay, so if I were to run up and try and grab Jason and pull him out.
Here, I will post up Wall of Thorns for you.
Okay. Alright, when the wall appears, each creature, the creature can move through the wall a bit slowly, painfully. Okay. Furthermore, each time the creature enters the wall,
Enters or ends, so he
ends
can leave. So yeah, you could pull him out of the wall.
Okay, so that's what I'm planning to do. So I need a okay, so that's I can move up to here, and then I'll action grab him and bonus action dash to add extra movement to move him out of the wall.
Okay.
I'll move him right here.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, and then so that was move, bonus action, and action. And
All right,
I'll pass.
as you do, you find that he is paralyzed with fear, and looking at the state that he is in makes you think back to discovering Daniel's body, who died from fear. If you could give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right. Saves wisdom.
Okay, you are able to keep your shit together.
I'll try and tell Dan. Like,
Oh,
she'll say that and then catch herself and says, "Jason, get yourself together." All right, and then I'll pass to. I guess I don't know if this is this it's a new round, right?
yes, you're in a new round. You and Svarog are the only two who have gone so far.
All right, I'll pass to Purple.
Okay. All right. As you go to pass the Purple, Svarog is going to use his Paragon action. He's going to activate the Needle Blight. The Blights have a paralyzed target here, so they are likely going to try to go for that. All right. So let's see. This one is going to move. I guess here. Yeah, there we go. It will make a ranged attack against Jason. All three of these guys are just going to activate with the Paragon action.
Okay. So
All right, they're going to... Oh.
Those two will be straight?
Yeah, well, this would be a straight roll because they're in melee, making a ranged attack against a paralyzed opponent. All right, here we go. Needles. 13, I don't believe is going to hit.
13's a miss.
So they're going to use their reaction for Ricochet. And then they will fire at Anne. This would be a disadvantage, though, so 12.
Oh, misses.
All right. Let's see. This one will rush up, and it's going to use its claws on Jason in melee. So this will be an advantage. If it hits, it will be a crit because melee.
Oh!
It's crit anyways. All right. So that is 16 damage.
An injury.
And so that'd be an injury from the crit, and then an injury from dropping to 0. Alright. So a gaping wound, which would be just an additional wound. And bumps and bruises. All right. I'll drag the wounds over for you. Okay, and then the last one really wants to dogpile on him on the ground, but instead it will just make a claw attack against Anne.
6 misses.
And that is a 6, which is a miss. Parple is up. All right, Parple is going to just start swinging. He will target the one between him and Muriel for the +2 flank. That's going to hit for 10, bloodying it, raising its armor class. He will swing again, finishing that one off, and then he'll swing for the one between him and Anne. And that one will die as well. All right. So that is Parple's turn. He still has some movement. I guess he would move next to you, Anne, to try and be like standing, by Jason and trying to keep this thing away from Jason. He will pass to Wayne. So Wayne is up.
Okay. So, let me see here. All right. We'll see what happens. So, Wayne is going to take out the Molotov cocktail. Last one. The head druid is exactly 60 feet away. I'm going to use a DM inspiration for a straight roll and try and beam the head druid with this Molotov cocktail.
Okay.
Also have your Factspiration.
Yes. Which is why I picked one.
All right, so you're gonna lob it up and over the.
Yeah.
All right.
Did it not roll? It came off my sheet. Or is it just taking its time?
Might be taking its time.
I think that's what happened last time.
Okay. Oh no, it's probably prompting you for a template, just like last time.
Oh,
Is it-
so it is.
Oh!
All right. So you beam this druidic mummy in the head with a Molotov cocktail thrown over the wall of thorns. It is a critical hit against him, and in doing so, he is going to take 36 points of damage because he is weak to fire. That will cause him to make a concentration check with a DC, 18? So that fails. So the wall will come down. And then it will explode, hitting these other 4 druids and the effigy that all have to make Dex saving throws.
Is that also injury too?
Yeah, he would also get an injury. So let's see. Wow. Okay, the effigy, and 2 of the druids fail. Unfortunately, the extra damage. Is it just 2?
Yeah, that's.
No, it's burning 2. It's burning 2. They take 1d10 fire damage, so that would be the d8 there. The direct hit would be the weapon attack. The other one would be the AoE. So, let me do these 2 and this guy. Take 8. All right. The effigy is not. Let me double check. It is not vulnerable to fire, so it doesn't just start up because it's damp. It's raining and everything else, but it does take the full damage from the fire. and then the other 2 take half that damage for 4. And then, where he got smashed upside the head with a burning bottle, his injury is... Tremors. Ranged attack rolls are made at disadvantage, and every time you use an item held in your hands, including making an attack with held weapon, con save on a failure, you drop the item after you complete the action. Oh shit.
The druid staff, their spell focus.
In this particular instance, he is using his staff as a spell focus. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Whether or not he went to the Scholastic gift shop and he bought a spell focus for every slot on his body is unknown. I mean, if he's smart, he definitely did. Anything else from Wayne?
No, that's action, bonus action. I'm not going to move because then I'll probably fuck it up and hurt myself. But I will drop prone to make any range attacks against me hard.
All right. And also, all of those things are now burning, including the effigy. So there's 5 druids and the effigy are all burning. That was clutch right there. All right. He's gonna steal, I think. No, he already acted. His minions are gonna steal, but I don't know why, because they're kind of in a real bad situation.
Now, did he fail his
Yeah, so I have to take. Yep, I have to take that down too, real quick. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Go here. Grab this. Delete. Wall. Delete. All right. Whew. Okay. So this dude's already acted. This guy will steal. And he will look to Svarog, and Svarog will nod to him. And then he will stop being a part of the ritual. And he is going to... let's see. Take 2 points of fire damage. Go ahead and give me a D4. Wait. Oh, it was part of your roll, right? It was two rounds. Yeah. Okay.
It just said 2 on it.
Oh, it just said straight 2. Okay, so give me
Yeah.
a D4. That's how many rounds these guys are gonna stay on fire. Okay. So this is the first of 2 rounds to be on fire. So on fire and screaming, he is gonna run up to here, no longer concentrating on the ritual. So I'll pull that out. Let's see. I've been trying to grab Svarog's, but like, it's buried deep. Whatever. And then he's gonna use a Thunder Wave on Parpel, Anne, and Jason on the ground. All right, 22 thunder damage coming. Constitution saves.
Ugh.
All right. And then Jason, Constitution saves happen even if you're unconscious. So, ooh, okay. So elusive, you take the dodge action. Oh, good for you, Parpel. Jesus Christ, man. All right. So that means Anne, you are pushed back 5 feet. Jason would be pushed back 5 feet. 22 damage is more than half of Jason's health. Currently, so that is another injury. Tearing wounds. All right. And then the druid, not in melee with anyone, will use his movement to move back into position. he will catch sight of Strahd off in the distance to the south, and he will kind of stare and then kind of draw Svarog's attention, but Svarog just seems to admonish him with trembling hands, his head kind of cracked and caved in and ablaze. All right. Jason, you can steal, otherwise they will control the initiative and pass.
For some reason, our acted went away, so I'll put it back.
Oh man, everything was working good last week. That's weird. Okay.
Yes, I'll steal.
Oh, okay. Jason, you're up.
Alright, here's the good save. And that's at disadvantage too because I've defeated.
Okay. All right. Still going. And then you spend your turn paralyzed. You get a lingering save. So give me another wisdom save.
It's also a disadvantage.
All right. You. Yeah, you are unable to shake it, but your fear would go down by 1. So it would drop from fear 3 down to a fear 2, which I can update for you real quick. There we go. All right.
I'm going to pass to Robin.
All right, Robin, you're up.
All right. Robin is going to run over to Jason. Because she just can't. We can't let another person die. Although she will try to leave a space there, so not everybody's all grouped up. And I guess I'll roll with the healer's kit
Okay. Just to stabilize.
to stabilize.
All right.
Sorry, my sheet is moving really slow.
With a healer's kit, you don't have to do a check or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, it should just stabilize them.
Yeah.
You just
Oh,
take a charge.
You're just rolling it to use a charge. Got it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
use the charge.
All right. So
Um,
Jason is stabilized.
All right, so that is my action. And I guess from here, is that the main guy, Zerial? Here in the middle?
Yeah, this Varog guy.
Zarag, yeah. So I will go ahead and I'll move my my warden's mark over to him
Okay.
for my bonus action, and then how much movement did I use? I've only used 20 because I didn't. So I'll move down over this way to get kind of clear the area to finish out my movement, and that'll end my turn, I think. So I'll pass up to Victor, I guess.
Okay. All right. Play is passed up to Victor. Without the wall blocking, I think Victor's just gonna try to take the shot on Svarog. Here we go. Hoping for. Ooh, 14 is not gonna get through his bark skin. That's unfortunate because it's max damage. He is going to. Shit. I guess he will bolster Wayne for Wayne's next turn. And he is just going to stay up in that perch and hope for a better shot on the next turn. He'll pass to Irenia. And let's see, from up here, alright, she'll go ahead and take the shot and then hope she doesn't drop her crossbow. And to keep it within 30 feet, I guess she will target the closest druid. Yeah, that works. Alright. Uh, 11 is not going to do it, and then she has to make a dex save, con save?
Con save.
Right. DC 8 con save. Or drop the crossbow. God damn it, Irenia. Alright. Let's see. It's only every time. 1, 2, 3. She drops it at Victor's feet, and with shaky hands, she reaches down, she picks it back up, and that is her turn. Wayne has gone. Everybody in the good guys team has gone, it looks like.
Muriel
Bad.
hasn't gone yet.
Muriel, okay. So let's see. Muriel is going to fly into the thick of it. Ooh, I don't know. That's pretty nuts. She definitely knows that he is the threat, but like, that's a lot of druids that could suddenly all blast you. Go for it, Muriel. Alright, Muriel's gonna move in and try to put some pressure on this dude. She will attack with the short sword you gave her, I believe twice. So once and twice. Alright, the first attack is going to hit, the second attack is going to miss. Dude takes 5 more damage. That is her turn.
Can I come in from any part of the ridge, Gresh?
Yeah, that sounds
Or
good.
do you want where my minis in? Okay.
Nope. Whatever would make sense. Do you want her to pass to you, or you want to just go at the end of the round?
I can go at the end of the round.
Alright. The remaining druids are going to focus. Man, what a pickle. What a rough situation. What a tempting target with all these people like just grouped up on top of each other. Shit. Alright, I think he's going to be willing to spare one more druid because it's just too tempting of a target with all you guys grouped up. So as this burning druid comes up, flaming up, covered in distilled spirits that are now set ablaze, takes 2 more points of fire damage and breaks off from the ritual. It's going to step up and it's going to go to blast. Yeah, it'll stand right here and it'll try to blast Parple, Jason, and Anne. So here it goes. With another boom of thunder as it detonates a thunder wave. In these 9 squares. Alright, 14 damage. Constitution saving throw for half.
Regardless, I'm gonna get knocked down. Ugh.
Yikes. Okay. Let's see. This would be... That's another failed save for Jason. Does that put you at 3, or is that 2 knowns?
2 knowns. I don't know
Okay.
what mine was.
Alright, well, I got... Spoiler, it was a success, so you're still alive. And... you got a fumble, or sorry, a complication. The complication is morale boost. All creatures allied against you on the gain advantage on the next attack roll, saving throw, ability check that lasts until the end of this round. Well, this round's pretty much over. All right, and
Also,
when you drop injury, shell shocked. All right,
that makes sense.
Yeah, with everything that's happening.
14 would be an injury for me currently, based on my
Oh
wound count.
shit! All right. Here's another injury. All right. Do you guys need me to pull wounds over, or do you guys have it with the?
I got it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, you got it. Okay, okay. All right. All right. What was that one? Battle weary, 1 stress exhaustion. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. All right. Okay. And then the rest of the druids will pass down the line and try to maintain their concentration. At the end of the round, they would go to pass to Svarog into the next round, but you hear the sound of a quarter going into the arcade machine, and a new challenger will enter. So give us a establishing shot.
All right, so you see, I'm behind a wall, so I can't.
Okay. Let's see. There you go.
Those that can't see, they see a slender figure dressed in what looks like a jester's attire. They wield a very giant scythe, and they seem to be very acrobatic, and they're kind of just flipping down the mountain, running into the battle. I'd like to come in where I could like hit the main druid.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's see.
Oh, sorry.
Then I would say probably you would have been behind. Whoop, there you go. You would have been behind these rocks over here by the thing, possibly working your way towards it to sabotage it. So if you jump down here, you could probably get to there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have
all right.
a movement.
All right.
But so when so as they're jumping down, they get to this tile, and they do bounding strike, which is they do like a massive 15-foot leap in the air, spinning the scythe, bringing it down on the main druid.
You're rolling privately.
And oh, thank you. Building a character.
Oh,
And
all right.
so I get to use an acrobatics check for my attack roll.
That's pretty cool. Oh,
Ah,
God.
well,
All right.
that's a complication.
The curse continues. Make another athletics or acrobatics check. This one is a 13, or be moved 10 feet in a random direction. All right, so you make 27 then, no problem. All right, so you rush up to this guy, and you go to swing on him, and he is just blazing up good. And what ends up happening is, as you're running past the druids, you did not realize that the spell effects here, you weren't sure if they were harmful or not. So a lot of your attention went to that, which resulted in sort of a slide in the mud, kind of spraying a fan of mud up in the air, but sort of canceling out an opportunity for an attack.
Okay, that's right, because they're gonna do a quick swing and try to kick the druid.
All right. So as you swing in, you kick the druid right in the shin, and it is like kicking a tree. You feel that bark skin sort of just thud against your kick.
Okay.
He wheels around from the were-raven he's fighting to look at you, and sort of question how another has made it into this inner circle on this most sacred night.
Alright, and then they're gonna use the rest of their speed to move right there.
Right. You notice this lady with the horned skull mask is waving at you, unknown jester. Like,
I don't-
like excitedly. Like they seem to recognize you.
Ooh. I don't pay attention to that.
Okay.
I'm on a mission.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Then that takes us to the next round, and that should strip everybody's stuff out. Oh man, it is trying so hard.
Yeah.
You
But it
did
did.
Foundry. You did it. All right. So that brings us to
He
who do
didn't
you
take
pass to?
damage, so I will pass to the one I see casting magic up on the ridge.
And you have like mobile or something that prevents
Yeah, I do.
opportunity
I
attacks?
do have
Okay,
mobile.
gotcha. All right. Who do you pass to up on the ridge?
Victor.
Victor. Okay. All right. Victor really wants to nail this guy with a fire attack, but that armor class is pretty hard to beat. So he's just gonna start cheating. He's gonna launch magic missiles, level 2. All right, those are
Cryptic with magic missile.
pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so it'd be 17 points of force damage. That will drop Zarog into the bloodied category, past bloodied. As he does, couple of things activate. You see his wounds begin to regenerate. All right. And no other things. That's kind of good enough, honestly. All right, so he begins regenerating. And I'll put that on him, but his regeneration is actually a regeneration 10. He's going to get 10 back at the start of each turn. The fire does not seem to be diminishing this regeneration. He seems to be drawing it from the land itself, the energy. All right, Victor is going to... let's see. Wayne should still be bolstered, but it stripped it out from last turn. He'll go ahead and bolster Irenia, and that will be his turn. Svarog is gonna steal since he was damaged. All right. You hear the bloop of one Paragon action, and you see him look over at Strahd and grimace. And he looks at all of you and everything that's kind of going to shit with his ritual, and his face just darkens like the storm above. He takes 2 points of ongoing fire damage from the Molotov cocktail, and then he looks up on the hill to the man that hit him in the head with a flaming bottle, and has decided that that guy right there, that's the problem. All right.
Would it be 4, or is the
Regeneration stopping that.
Oh, okay, got it.
For what?
Fire damage
4
instead
fire
of
damage
instead of
because
2.
it's vulnerable to it.
Oh, you're right. My bad. So he would have taken 4, and then he would have
Okay.
healed up 10. Yep. So you were correct. Let's see. All right. So yeah, Wayne, he is going to go ahead and move towards you. So he'll move to here. And then that puts you within range of...
Opportunity attack from
Yeah.
Muriel.
Ooh, yeah, absolutely. Muriel
Well,
will...
is she not 35 feet up, or?
Oh, no. She landed to attack him. Sorry, there's a lot going on this map. Yeah, she'll make an attack roll against him. Let's see, with the short sword.
Ugh.
Oof, alright. And Wayne, here comes a blight for you. It's going to be a Constitution saving throw, 25 necrotic damage. Pretty gentle for 9d8. Rolled 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 8. Wow.
Alright, I'm gonna use my last Demon Inspiration for...
Okay.
You still have your Faxpiration too.
Yeah, for this con save.
Okay.
Ooh.
All
What was
right.
the DC? 19 or...
Oh no, 19 makes it. You're good.
Okay.
So you're gonna take half that damage.
Okay, good.
All right. So half of that would be 12, which is not enough for an injury or anything. And then he is going to bonus action. Let's see. Damn. What are you gonna do, buddy? Cast a big boy spell.
Wait, I just realized something. When Jason got hit by that thunderwave, he was already stabilized. So he would he have gotten another failed death save, or he would just started dying again?
Ooh, you're right. He would have just started dying again. Yep.
Okay. All right, so we got a little bit. We got a little bit more time.
All right. So then, yeah, he's going to step back 5 feet with his bonus action, and that will be his turn. Wayne, you were damaged. Would you like to steal?
Yes.
All right.
Can you use half my movement to stand up? All right, no longer prone. God, all right. We're gonna fire off 2 shots.
At the Druid Elder, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, 15 is just shy of the mark.
Even now, does bolster automatically apply?
Oh, you're right. Bolster will be a +1. So that hits a 16. That is going to hit. So he takes 12 points of damage. Alright.
All right, and then offhand shot.
Okay.
Holy moly.
Oh, shit! Hot dice tonight.
Well,
He's at disadvantage.
It's a 16. It's a 16 for 11.
He's a disadvantage.
Oh, gotcha.
Bad luck spiral.
Alright, yeah. Alright, that's still pretty damn good. He drops down to past bloodied. He's getting real close. Whew. Okay. Anything else from Wayne? 2 solid hits, just taking him in each shoulder. You see sort of a rotten, sort of black ichor spray from the wound instead of blood.
That's action, bonus action. I don't want to move. I'm just gonna drop prone again, but before I do, blam, blam, 2 solid shots. I'm just staring him down, and I'm gonna call out, Purple, go be strong and kick this guy's ass. I'm gonna pass to him.
All right. As you pass to him, Svarog is going to use a bonus, or not a bonus, a Paragon action, and he's going to use the Paragon action to probably. Purple's pretty nuts. I don't think there's any way to slow this boy down. Oh no.
There is.
Let's see. I don't think he's gonna fail that save though. But yeah, if he entangles him, he'll definitely be able to hold him in place. I mean, it's that or just fucking die. All right. He will go ahead and cast an entangle spell.
Whew.
All right. And he'll try to get. Yeah, he'll get all these peeps. There we go. Okay, so Purple will try to make the save. And then Jason fails to save automatically because unconscious. Anne fails to save automatically because unconscious. Robin needs to give me a save. Both of you succeed. You are not restrained. All right. And then Purple is going to look down at Anne. He's going to look up at Wayne. And then he's going to look at the druid. And he's just going to run right past this other druid to Svarog, I guess. This druid, as he goes by, will try to bonk him. No, wait. That druid is focusing on the ritual, so he's not going to do that because he wants to focus on the ritual. All right, so Purple's going to run up, and
Your blight could do a reaction if he wants to, though.
oh, you're right. Thank you, guys. I'm trying my best. I know it probably seems like my brain is not running on all cylinders tonight. I apologize.
Because it is, because you've had a long week.
Hey, it's fine. All right. So Purple runs past this needle blight, swings at him. It does nothing. He gets to Svarog and he's gonna swing. He's just gonna keep swinging. For Anne and for SWAT, he's just gonna keep swinging. Oh yeah, all right. You hear a sickening crunch, as this guy finally drops and his burning mummy head is just crushed in like an overripe pumpkin. And he looks to you, Wayne. He holds
Give
up
him a thumbs up.
his club dripping with black ichor. Then he points to this mysterious masked person. As if to say, this?
Wayne's gonna shake his head.
Okay. All right. Purple will pass to that strange masked person.
Okay. So seeing that the main one is dead, the
These
priority.
two burning ones are not engaged in the ritual, so they are flinging spells and kicking ass.
Okay. So the masked figure is going to jump up, grab on to one of the branches of the effigy, and just swing themselves 15 feet to this one, bringing down their scythe.
As you do, with your passive perception at this close range, you do see that inside the chest cavity above you, there is a faint light, sort of a bluish light that is sort of leaking out the edges of the effigy, as if it is trapped inside.
Do I feel like I could have grabbed it when I saw it, or
It would have to be busted open, like a piñata, essentially.
okay? In that
Yeah.
case, as I like jump up and see that, I will take my scythe and I'll start trying to cut it out.
Oh shit. Okay. In that case, you can either attack it or you can give me an athletics check.
I will attack it.
Okay.
Here's the bounding strike to go 15 feet up. Oh, I should have rolled acrobatics.
Ooh. All right. That's definitely gonna hit.
Yep, it would have been
Alright.
24. So no
So-
sneak attack, so just the 16. Slashing.
All right. Let me see if that is enough to crack open the chest. All right. Catches fire.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Unfortunately, that is not enough to kind of free the gem that is inside. But now you are confident that that is what it is. There's some sort of glowing, sort of bluish crystal in there.
Alright, I'll flurry
That
blows.
you recognize it as the one that your mistress informs you about.
Okay. I will flurry of blows and just start trying to punch it out.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that is going to hit. With that additional damage on top of the 16 that you already dealt, you punch a fist-sized hole and can reach in and grab the stone.
Okay, I'll item interact, grab the stone.
Okay.
I've got 50 feet of movement. So I will go. So I think like my character's been kind of like watching them fight, so like they know like what side they're on for the most part. So they're gonna run towards them. They pull out a little white handkerchief and they're waving it back and forth, and they're holding a blue stone and a massive scythe. That is my turn.
The blue stone is roughly the size of a pineapple. I guess I could have thought of something else called not as big
Football?
as a football. Not as big as a football. Like
Oh.
a little bit smaller than a football.
Softball.
Yeah. A softball. Yeah, that sounds good. It's like a little bit bigger than softball.
Like
Yeah.
a Nerf football.
There you go. Perfect. Like a Nerf football. And it does. It is cold to the touch. Like it is ice cold metal, left out in the snow.
Okay. I will get to here, and I will pass to the Brave Woman and the Entanglement spell.
All right.
Is the entanglement gone now because he died?
Yes, because it was concentration based. And unlike the Vine Blights, he doesn't like make actual plants; he controls them. So that would disappear. And then his Needle Blight, since it was summoned with his boss ability, it would be gone as well.
So neither Jason or Anne have failed a death saving throw yet, right?
Jason has one, I think.
Jason has one guaranteed.
Yeah, one guaranteed.
You prevented the second one by stabilizing him, but he is no longer stabilized.
All right. Well, I guess. Shoot.
But this guy is actively slinging spells. This guy is actually slinging spells, and with the death of their leader,
they're all gonna pop off of this thing.
The druids and the stone stolen. It's very likely all of the druids are gonna abandon it, and since they are zealots and Strahd is watching, they will probably fight to the death. That's a lot of thunder waves.
I think Robin's gotta go after this guy. Sorry, guys. So I'll move. Bonus action. I will move my. I want to do that. Well, I'll just do the attack to start with. All right, we'll just start with the attack. So I'll great axe at this guy.
Oh yeah, 16 is going to hit. He takes the 8 points and is bloodied. As he is bloodied, he unlocks the ability to cast a spell and use a bonus action to make a melee attack. All right.
All right. In that case, I'm just looking here, see if I want to use a maneuver at this point. All right. So I will, as a bonus action, add on to that attack and try to stagger him.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, so he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. So this uses one of my maneuver points, but he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
He fails.
Yep. So he is going to be incapacitated into the start of my next turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's see.
And with him incapacitated, Robin is going to keep using her movement, since she only used 5 feet to get there. And she will... I think she's going to kind of interpose herself in here between... Well, no, she's not going to flank herself. She'll come down here. And just kind of try to get in the way of this guy. And I think that's her turn, so she will pass to Muriel.
Okay. As you go to pass to Muriel, this guy will steal even though he's incapacitated, just so that he can get initiative for his team and shed the status effect. That's until the start of your turn, though?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, he'll steal, not do anything, and then he will go and pass to allies. Alright. There are a lot of peeps everywhere, as well as people up on cliffs. Alright. He is going to pass to Attractive Druid. And Attractive Druid is going to move away from Parple the Killing Machine to here. And then he's going to try and drop an entanglement up on the ridge. That seems pretty good. Because it could pin Wayne Larson to the ground if it succeeds. Alright. Here we go. Okay. It's a 20-foot area, so I believe it would also hit the ground. Because it would burst from the ground and then climb up the rocks. 20-foot square, so yeah, it would cover all 5 of you.
It's a square, not a cube, right? So it would be a flat plane.
Let's see.
Because we're all 20 feet up.
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground, so it would start on the ground, right, and then go up the rocks. I'm assuming.
Isn't it a 20-foot drop? So wouldn't the 20 feet go down the rocks?
Creature in the area. Creature in the area when you cast a spell. Hold on.
I think it has to have a flat surface to start, and I don't know if it can grow up higher. So I guess you can get everybody up on the top. That's 20 feet, or you can get the one person that's on the ground. Because it has to have a flat surface, right?
Are you in the chat? Can you?
Oh yeah. Do I drop the spell in the chat?
No.
I
I was asking Jeremy Crawford, who's
Oh.
he's viewing right now. So.
Yeah.
Looking at it right now. Creature in the area, spell must be. Because I mean, if that was the case, then you could fly over. You'd be able to really fly over it, you know.
Oh, true. I was thinking that it's not like a cube, but like it's blanketing 20 feet of terrain.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
But
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
that 20 feet be the
Climbing down
decline of the cliff?
Oh, fair. Alright, I'm gonna say that they cast it up on the hill then, because that's where 4 targets are. So, person on the ground, there would not be enough left over after it blankets over the rocks. So I need the 4 people at the top of the rocks to give me the saves. Well, the 3 people and the dog. Alright. Oof.
I mean, if this guy really was a servant of nature, he would not harm a dog.
I mean,
He's corrupted.
do you see what their twig plates are made out of? I mean, it's pretty bad.
Choose a life.
Let's see. Victor causes a complication. Fatigue. Constitution save, Victor. Damn, you're really making me work, Victor. Alright, hold on. Let's see. DC 13. He makes it. Alright. So, he is restrained. Wayne somehow, with his super low strength, because the D20 system, makes the save. Irene makes the save. Dog makes the save. Incredible. Victor is restrained by vines. No one else is. That is the druid's turn. The druid is just baffled by the turn of events that just occurred. And buddy, that's what you get for living in a D20 based world. Just to be spiteful, he's gonna pass to Anne.
Alright, here's my death save. Alright. Oh, actually, I'll do it this way. Utility, death save, and this will be normal.
Okay. Okay.
All right, and let me just check something real quick. How many points do I have left? Okay, I do have 2. Okay, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna bonus. He just might knock me down again. I'm gonna bonus action. Use catch my breath.
Okay.
And spend a hit die to do that.
Okay.
So hold on. Features, catch your breath. 6 healing.
Okay.
Alright. And then I'll get rid of my 1 hit die left.
All right. And that's all you could do for the turn.
Yep.
You control initiative though. Who do you want to pass to?
Who on our side hasn't gone yet?
Irenia and Muriel.
I feel like I should probably give it. Yeah, give it to Jason. Hopefully he can.
Jason, yep.
You want it, Jason? See
If you pass Irenia, she'll try to heal Jason.
Okay, I mean if she can, it's difficult terrain up there.
But we've established only up there.
Yeah. All right, I'll pass it to Irenia.
All right. Oh wait, I was gonna have Irenia jump down, but it's well she's got 10 HP. All right. Okay. She's gonna try to jump down and get to Jason.
Can I use my reaction to try and catch her to brace her fall?
I'm gonna have nightmares if she dies trying to get to me.
Yes. Yes, you can try to do that. We'll say that will give her advantage on the check if you burn your reaction.
Okay.
Plus, there's all these fucking vines conveniently growing on the rocks. This druid just made everything easier for everybody. Alright, so let's see. Burn your reaction, she's gonna make a... we'll say... It's probably athletics to climb down. Oof. Alright, so with a 10, she's not doing anybody any favors. It's gonna come down pretty hard.
Oh my goodness.
She had 15 temp HP. She had 15 temp HP.
Is that an injury though?
The 12 is not half of her max HP anymore.
Okay.
And then she would be prone, but she fell essentially off the rock. So then half, I guess she'll just crawl the rest of the way to Jason and then slap him with a healer's kit. And then see if she drops the healer's kit. God, it's like the beach in Saving Private Ryan. Jesus Christ. Alright, so she holds on to the bandages after she slaps one across your face. And you receive... what, 1d6 plus... your hit dice, I believe? No, 1d6 plus 6 plus an additional hit points equal to your maximum hit dice. Alright, so 11 plus 4, so 15 points of healing. Unless you already had healer healed, then she did all this for nothing.
I did not.
Alright. Cool. And then
when she goes to like climb down and she just like my character goes to like help her, but she just like falls and like crunches.
Yeah.
And do like the gasp with the mask.
Fair enough. These people, yeah, there's a lot going on here. Alright. She's gonna just say to you, Jason, I got you. And then just barf. Like, right next to you, just all over the ground. It's going really well. She's gonna pass to Muriel. And Muriel is gonna look and see that everyone has kind of grouped up again. And she's going to try her best to keep them busy. So she will move into this group right here. Because these guys haven't acted yet. She gets multi-attack, 2 attacks. So here we go. 1 and 2. Let's see. The first one is going to hit. Unfortunately, the 15 is not. So this druid takes a big old 3 points of damage. But at least they're engaged in melee combat. All right, she's going to pass to him so that she feels like she kept control of the situation. He's going to take 2 points of damage. He would have taken 2 points of damage last turn, but this would be the end of the fire effect on him. He is going to break his ties to the ritual, and he has to make a... Where is it? No. Okay. These aren't the guys that have to do that. All right. Then yeah, he's just going to cast Shillelagh. And I guess he's just going to try to bonk her for that 10 points of damage. So here we go. That is going to hit, and because it is magical, she takes the damage. Alright. Let's see. He will pass to his buddy. His buddy will take all that damage. He's no longer on fire. He will give up on the ritual. He'll move into a flank. He will use Shillelagh, and then also try for the bonk. And miss. Alright, and then the ritual completely abandoned. He is going to pass to Slick Druid. Slick Druid's going to move back. He don't want to get into melee, and he is going to throw a Produce Flame at her. Alright. And miss. Okay, and that just leaves the druid that is up in Robin's face. Alright. So let's see. Oh, that's right. We gotta switch this, hold on. Okay. I guess, yeah, since they're in melee with you, Robin, they're just going to use Shillelagh on you. And I wonder why Shillelagh didn't just get set up as
Yeah, that's
an
really
attack roll.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Yeah, it's like, it says it's utility, but that's really dumb, because
Yeah.
it could just be, whatever. Alright, let's try it. I'll change it real quick, and I'll just use the same druid for the rest of the fight. Alright, so that should work. Let's see, here we go. Nope, it didn't work. Alright,
No.
cool. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a 4 damage, but I gotta roll the attack. Here we go. 19.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And that would actually have been... Yeah, that's fine. So it would be 4 points of magical damage.
That'll hit. And
Alright.
do damage.
And then that is the last person this round. You may steal
Jason.
going...
Jason.
Oh, no, you're right. Then he passes to Jason. Jason's got to make the death save.
No, he got healed.
Oh, you got healed. Never mind.
Yeah,
Jason's
you got
here.
healed.
That's right. I was there for that. Yeah, Jason,
Yep.
you got to get up.
I'm still paralyzed, so I'm just in
Oh.
a shocked Pikachu face.
Okay.
I'll make
Oh, that's
the
true.
con save
All right.
at disadvantage here.
We believe in you.
Hey. All right. So that would strip away one more, and then at the end of your turn, the other one would go away, so you have no more fear on you. So next turn you'll be well, you're not paralyzed anymore at all, and the next turn you can do whatever you need to do. All right, sweet. And you control the initiative going into the next round.
All right, I'm gonna pass Anne, so hopefully she can get herself out of danger.
Okay.
Ooh.
Uh,
All right.
and to you.
All right. First things first. I'll stand up.
Okay.
All right. So Okay, let me see here.
This guy's incapacitated over here if you need to move past him or want to kill him or whatever.
Yep, he's incapacitated until Robin's turn comes up.
I'm thinking about hitting the one right next to Jason. I want to get rid of that entanglement that's on the people up there, and also sneak attack. But I could also actually let me check. Hold on, which ones hurt the most?
I'm technically alive, so you could get flanking.
Yeah. Who's the one's most likely? This incapacitated one, but I won't get sneak attack on that one. So, all right. We're gonna go ahead and
You have advantage.
I won't have
Because
advantage.
you're incapacitated.
You don't get advantage for
No.
being incapacitated.
Well, it says in the description that you have attacks against an advantage.
Not on incapacitated. That's on stun and unconscious.
It is. You can't take actions or reactions.
Yep. All right. We'll go. But I don't want this one to steal. And okay. Very injured, barely injured. I'll believe in Jason and Irenia. So I'm gonna go ahead and help Robin. So I'm gonna run past Robin and get in the flank with that one.
Okay.
And running over, she's gonna. Okay, I would have had the bonus action dash to do that because I had to stand up and had half my movement. Item interact, pull out the silver great axe. And then we're gonna go ahead and try and attack this guy from behind.
Okay. Uh, 17 will do it.
All right.
So
8
he
and 6.
takes 15 points of damage. He is bloodied and near death.
Is that more
Alright.
than half his health?
15 or 15 is equal to half his health, so he would actually get an injury.
Good.
And that injury is exhaustion 1. All right. So everything is going to be -1 for him.
All right, and I'll pass Rob.
He would get a wound also, which would not be good for him. Let's see. Would the wound drop though?
It takes away your max. It doesn't lower your
If it
current.
was max. Yeah. Okay, so then yeah, he's still going.
All right, I'm guessing he'll steal, but I'll pass. I'll try passing to Robin.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna steal. Try to go out with a bang.
Unless anybody wants to use a faxpiration to.
Hey.
The
You know what,
seal.
I have a
use Vex-
I have a DM inspiration. I think.
Oh, you wanna? Okay, it's probably a good idea because
So
he's
I'll-
gonna drop a level 2 Thunderwave.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is my last DM inspiration.
we have a
Okay.
fax. Crash, did you add the faxpiration we got earlier from
I
YOLO?
didn't add any of that stuff.
Okay, I'll add it then. In that case, we have 2.
Inspiration.
The fanspiration, yeah. That means we have 2.
All right. A 10 or 12 with a flank is not gonna get through the bark skin.
I'm looking to see if there's anything I can do to add to that real quick.
You could.
I have some
Sack.
movers and stuff.
No, bark skin still wouldn't hit.
12 plus 3, 15? Yeah, I think it's 16.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah, bark skin sets all these dudes at 16.
We need Callister.
Yeah. It's their special thing for
Yeah.
not having wild shape. All
All right. So I miss. I will use my bonus action to put.
Oh, and these guys wouldn't be on fire anymore.
And that guy wouldn't be incapacitated anymore either. This is Robin's turn.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and put my warden's mark on him.
Okay.
Let's do that. And since I didn't do any damage to him, he won't be able to steal at this point.
Correct.
So I'm going to pass, I think, over to... I'm thinking Parpool, but I could be convinced if anybody else wants it. But
Your call.
yeah, I'll pass over to
that
Parpool.
choice.
Okay. Pass it to Purple.
Yep.
All right, he will move here. He'll try to knock this guy out. Your personal war machine. He will swing again. Oh my God! He'll swing a third time, and that'll do it. All right, so that druid is donezo's.
Are we past it? Are we past the Jason or Irenia next? Maybe.
Oh, he's got some movement left.
He
That's true.
does. Let's see. I think he would move. He doesn't. He's not super smart. I think he would move in between Robin and this druid to like defensively kind of thing. That seems like a good play for him. Because Jason is back up. Irenia's down though. Now you two are pretty tough. You know what? He would probably run right past that druid and try to get over here to help Jason with the rest of his movement. But would he have enough? 15, 20, 25, 30. So he can make it to here with his bonus action. So that is what he will do. Alright. As he runs past Touchy Druid is going to try and bonk him. I don't believe this druid has gotten a chance to activate Shillelagh yet, so this will be a regular swing. 12 is not going to hit. Alright. Parpol controls the initiative. He will pass to Jason.
Alright, I'll stand.
Okay.
I'm gonna rotate around this guy because that way he can point away if he's gonna shoot anything out towards me.
Yeah, do not clump up on these dudes.
Yep, gosh, Irene is such a...
I mean, she could give you a flank
if you stubborn girl.
If you stand right here, she'll give you a flank. It's a 16 armor class. Every bonus helps.
Yeah, Jason doesn't want to encourage her.
Oh wow.
She's done enough already. Bonus action. I'll roll the con to see if I take damage.
Okay.
Alright, so
Oh.
I hit the D4.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna rally her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's kind of too late now, but I forgot that I had this shell shock, and I'm supposed to make a wisdom save for my turn.
All right, we'll do it on your next turn. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. All right.
All right. Let's see. 14 to Irenia. Got it. Okay. Temp HP. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Then my action will be to strike at the guy.
Okay.
I'll use dangerous strikes. This is at disadvantage.
Okay. Oof. With disadvantage, that is going to miss.
Alright, I will pass to Victor then.
Alright, Victor does not want to be entangled, so he is going to magic missile this druid, first level. Oh.
Ooh. Oh man.
Jesus Christ, Victor. Alright, so that's 3 different times that they've got to make a con save.
There's a dragoon over there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's good. Okay. Oh,
Hey.
wow. How fickle are the dice? You gain advantage to the next attack, which would get burned up immediately, and then he fails and gets a complication. Extreme favor, critical hits are scored on a natural die roll of 19 or 20. Alright, and the concentration ends. on that entanglement. Okay. Victor shakes loose the rapidly decaying vines, and he will pass to Wayne.
Okay, Wayne's gonna stand up, using half his movement.
Okay.
The druid's not stealing.
And
Shit. Man, Dom. It's too late.
Okay.
Make it,
no,
you guys
no,
are.
I'll lie back down. I'll lie back
No,
down.
no. Go for it. Just go. Just keep it moving.
Okay.
The druids are very tired. This ritual took a lot out of them.
Okay.
All right, Wayne stands up, using half his movement. We're gonna try and finish some guys off. We'll target the druid that had been concentrating on the entangle.
Okay.
Try and shoot him. Disadvantage.
All right. Hmm. 13's not going to hit.
All right, I'm gonna toss out my Faxpiration. That's a D6.
Yep.
Three or higher. Hey.
Beauty.
Four.
All right. Give me a fresh damage.
Wait.
First damage.
It was the fax. It was a.
Oh no. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. So that was the cost. Yeah. So that hits. He takes 12, and that will kill him. All right. He drops. All right. You're still in control of the initiative, and it's still your turn. We got.
Yep. Using my offhand, shifting targets over to the other bloody druid that was incapacitated a little while ago. Offhand shot, disadvantage.
Okay.
Disadvantage is so freeing sometimes.
It kind of is. You just do whatever you want because you're already doing everything the worst. 13 is not enough. But at the close.
I'll succeed at a cost.
Oh boy. Oh.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, yeah.
True damage equals 25% of your maxed HP.
Hey, it's not 50.
You're doing fine. That's only 7 damage.
That's not even an injury
oh my
right
god,
there.
imagine if it was 50, you would literally
Yep.
get an injury. Oh my god.
Instantly get an injury, yep. Oh man, 5% chance of a free injury. Who wouldn't want to succeed at cost? Alright, so for that one, give me fresh damage.
Alright.
Oh, even better. Alright. 12 damage, he is dead.
Oh my goodness.
God damn, Wayne.
Man, Wayne. Sharpshooting over there when he's bad luck. I don't know. This doesn't seem like bad luck.
Alright. You still control the initiative. What else you got?
Let me survey the battlefield. Let me see who's acted, who hasn't. I'm so used to the turn tracker.
I know.
I will pass to our new ally. How about that?
Okay.
They look up to you and they point at themselves like me, and then they take the stone, they item interact, put in their bag.
Okay. Thank you, Pathfinder Kid. I appreciate that. That's good. And then?
Yeah, I don't want Muriel to. Where's Strahd at, by the way?
Him all the way down in the south west corner.
Okay. Cautiously, but she doesn't want this nice bird to get hurt anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna move to here. They're going to kind of like take a quick dash, moving 15 feet with another bounding strike. I would have moved here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So that'll get to right there. And as they do, they kind of just pull the scythe through this druid right here. This one. Oh, it's an acrobatics check, of course. I'll get used to this. So 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, definitely hits.
and they'll take 8 damage.
All right, that puts them well into bloodied.
Okay, and then bonus action, they'll swing around and try and kick him.
Okay. All right, so swing around, see what happens. Unlucky. All right, I'll add it for you.
Okay. And then with the rest of their movement, they'll just move back over to here.
All right.
Oh, actually, no. They've been casting Thunder Strikes, so they'll just continue through with their swing to right there.
Okay. I was going to say that's a really good spot for some for Thunder Waves. All right.
Yeah.
This guy will steal since he has not acted. All right. Let's see. Currently engaged with Muriel, but damaged really bad. Doesn't really want to move away. Muriel will get an attack on him. You know what? He's going to believe in himself. He's going to believe in his good armor class, and he is going to walk away from Muriel. Or, hear me out. He could cast a spell now that he's bloodied and attack her, and he does have Shillelagh going. So that seems even better. All right. So what he'll do then is, while bloodied, uses an action to cast a spell, can make a melee attack. All right, they will Thunderwave just you, question mark person. Yeah, all right. So here's a Thunderwave for you. Like so. And then they'll bonk Muriel with Shillelagh. Or try to, with a +2 from the flank. Alright, a 13 is going to make the save, so you take half or are not pushed. And then a 14 is going to be enough to hit Muriel. She takes 3 magical damage. And that will be its turn. Muriel has not acted yet, so she will steal. And she is going to use... let's see... she will use Cunning Action to disengage. And then her regular action, she will attack the injured one twice with the short sword you gave her. And 2. Damn. Alright, neither of those hits. She will disengage and she will move back here. Yeah. Alright. And then let's see. All the goodies have gone, I believe. Oh no, Irenia. Alright, she'll pass. No, wait. Maybe we can keep Irenia for initiative. Sure. She'll pass to Insightful Druid. Alright, Insightful Druid is going to move here, and he's going to cast a Thunder Wave on Anne and Robin.
Alright.
Just these loud explosions just going off constantly. Alright. Ooh, 16 damage.
Yeah.
Con save for half.
Regardless, I'm going down.
Oh shit, here's a boon for Robin.
I hit the wrong one. That's a strength save.
Oh. I mean,
I mean, it's still a 20, but
yeah, I take the first die I see. It's
Okay.
like the equivalent of no dice that fall on the floor kind of thing.
Ooh, I do need a hit die.
There you go. So you both make the save, taking 8 points of damage and not getting pushed.
I need another injury.
All right. And then he will back up into the shadow of the effigy's crotch. And oh, you need another injury? Oh,
Yep.
I'm so greedy for injuries. All right, here you go. Heavy bleeding. Creature cannot be stabilized until their wound is dressed. Well, that's significant.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Slick Druid. Slick Druid does not want to get engaged in any sort of shenanigans. So they're going to move further back. Yeah. And then against this individual right here that is moving closer to them, they will try and... yeah, they'll try and drop an entangle on you.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me a strength save. Oh shit, yeah, you are not entangled, and you get a boon.
Theme song.
Theme song starts playing. Oh, very nice. So you get a Bardic Inspiration die for the rest of this fight. Or until you use it. Alright, do you know what your character's theme song would be yet, at this point?
You know, isn't that like the first question in the character building process?
Oh, okay,
Create
okay.
the theme
Yeah,
song?
it kind of is.
Yeah.
Oh,
alright,
no.
So is it holding out for a hero?
No.
Okay.
I just looked up 41 songs about clowns. I'll find one. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Shake it off? I don't know.
Funk House by Pink.
Okay. Alright. Alright, so Funkhouse by Pink starts playing in your head, and you get inspired. The difficult terrain remains, but you are not entangled. And then, having acted, he must pass to the last person in the initiative, which is Irenia. So he does. Irenia, she barfs out a little bit more blood. She looks up at you, Jason, with barf and blood all around her mouth. She gives you a winning smile. She shakily gets to her feet, stumbling left and right. That's half her speed. She looks around. She sees that Anne is down. Clutching her healer's kit, she begins to move towards Anne. She's going to move with a... Just gonna use that. Just gonna action. Good dash. And she's with shaky hands reaching into her bag. Next turn, she's gonna heal you, Anne.
All right.
All right. All right. She says, "Can I pass to someone who is not going to do damage, so they can pass back to me? Anyone?"
I can take it.
Okay.
Not doing damage to anybody.
She passes to you, Jason.
We're essentially tied at the hip, I think, now. My goodness. Alright, I'll... At the dash, too.
Don't get too close.
Oh, you're right, there's druids everywhere.
Everyone except Robin and Wayne, you guys notice that Strahd and his bride are watching this whole fight like it's a pay-per-view Showtime experience. Like, they are just enjoying every second of it. There's no like overly animated emotes happening where they're like slapping their thighs and, you know, ha 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 Final Fantasy X laughing or anything, but they do seem to be not looking away. Like they don't want to miss anything.
All right, I'm gonna spend another bonus action. Do that save.
Okay.
Oh, I passed that one, even at disadvantage.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna hedge our bets here and assume Anne's gonna take more damage and give her some temp on top of her body.
Okay.
That dice was like rolling around for a while for me. All right,
So
8,
there's
10,
an 8. Maybe that'll stop something.
8 temp HP, right?
Yeah, 8 temp. And my action would be Boaster Robin.
Okay.
And then I'll pass to Robin.
Wait.
Wait,
Pass
Arena,
to me.
Arena,
Pass to
So-
me.
Arena.
I can't be stabilized until you do the medicine check first. So
That's what she's coming to do. She's
I
coming to
thought
do
we
medicine.
established that if you get healing,
Yeah, healing
Oh,
passes
that-
stabilized.
that wasn't healing. That's temp
but
HP.
like, no,
No,
but
Irenia's-
Irenia has the
Irenia's
healer
check.
sheet.
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah, the
when they
healer's
heal
good.
you, you'll get healing, so it'll bypass the stabilization.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. If you haven't been healed, she could just do that. She doesn't have to worry about stabilizing you.
Okay. So would
Yeah,
the
it
injury just go
says-
away then?
It says the creature cannot be stabilized at 0 until the wound is dressed. No. Heavy bleeding would stay. You just wouldn't be 0 right now. But if you drop down again,
Okay.
you would still have heavy bleeding. So until that
Okay.
DC 13 happens, the injury's still there.
Okay.
She's basically just saying, well, who cares? You're not at 0.
Deal with it.
All right.
Get back up.
Okay. I got it. I got you.
Yeah. Lots of ladies bleed heavily, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. That's what she would tell you if you were well, you know what? That's what she's saying to you as she wraps you up in bandages. All right, here we go. So that is damn. All right, that's 16 hit points, and then she has to make a con save. Oh, poor girl. This woman is a fucking mess. Alright, she drops her bandages in the mud, and all of the druids start to guffaw at what has happened. And she looks down so sadly and so tired, she drops to her knees and she starts picking up the medicine kit. Alright. Question mark. You notice that when they laugh at Irenia and she falls to her knees to pick up the thing, Strahd's jovial expression shifts from this is pretty fun to not impressed. Like he's pretty disappointed in what he's seeing now. Alright. And that will be her turn. She will pass to Anne so Anne can get back up.
All right. So no longer dying. I'll stand up. All right. So half my movement to stand up. There's one there. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Ideranak take out my healer's kit. Fast hands, dress my own wound.
Okay.
So here, let me do that. Medicine check, right?
Yep, 13 to get rid of the heavy bleeding.
All right, skill, medicine.
Okay. You get rid of the heavy bleeding.
All right, heavy bleeding's gone. And then movement. I have 15 feet of movement. So, let me see here. Is this person? Does this person like they're entangled right now?
Nope, they're not.
All right. All right.
They're kind of like flipping around in it.
All right. And it's gonna thank Irenia and said, "Don't worry about them." And then she's gonna turn around and wield on this guy with her great axe and ready in action, and then look towards this new contender and pass to them.
All right. New contender, you're up.
Okay. Like quickly, new contender looks at this one, and they put their hand out flat, and they do like a running man with their hand, and then they do
Okay.
like a shoe emote.
Okay.
And then they turn around, and they rush at this one, nodding eccentrically towards Big Lady.
All right.
She's gonna go ahead and make her attack.
No one in the party has fear of clowns, right? No, someone in Daybreak has fear of clowns. All right, so this is fine then.
Oh my God! Could you imagine?
Well, I mean, you'll find out. All right, let's see. Yeah, Jesus. That. How do you finish them off?
I guess it's like he maybe like hears the running pitter patter footsteps of her running around, so he like turns around just for a second, and as his face leaves the side of the axe comes in and smashes his head.
Okay.
She just like not even using like a roll axe. She's like holding it sideways, flat down on him.
All right. just a sickening crunch as his head goes into his spine and his spine goes into his clavicle, and he just kind of compacts like a soda can.
Hey, Clavicle, take a shot.
Yeah.
Can I use
It is
my
Thursday.
reaction to catch the body as they're falling down?
Sure.
All right, I will burn my reaction for that.
Okay.
And then the masked figure is going to start twirling with the dead body, looking like they're dancing, until they get over here, dropping the body behind them, and then attacking this one with the scythe.
Okay.
It would not have the sneak attack.
All right. 6 points of damage, and they are bloodied.
And then we will bonus action unarmed strike, as we
Okay.
kind of just flip the body on them.
Oh, nice. Kind of hit them with your dancing partner, sort of thing.
Yeah.
That is going to hit. Finishing them off.
Then I'll look back over at the one that I shoot away. Does it look like they're trying to run?
As they look around, it looks like they're counting on their fingers and realizing that they are the only one left alive. They look like their courage immediately has left them. Their zealotry will not have them die like this. They must go and get help and warn the others.
Okay. Then I'll move the rest of my movement to here, next to these fine folk, and pass to the guy shooting guns.
Okay. Gun shooting guy, you're up.
And when she passes to you, Wayne, she does like a finger guns at you.
Okay. Wayne takes her meaning. Let's see what I got here. It's disadvantage anyway. Doesn't matter.
Exactly. You are free now, Wayne. You can do
All right.
anything.
Wayne's gonna try and line up a shot with his first pistol.
Okay. You know by now, you're trying to hit an AC 16. None of your allies are causing it. Oh my goodness.
Oh
these
my
rolls.
goodness.
Oh, they're teasing you tonight. But yeah, that hits for 8. And then he's got to make a save. He maintains. So there's still some difficult terrain there.
All right. Wayne's gonna switch to his offhand, steadying for his last shot.
Uh, 13 is not going to hit, but it's pretty close.
I can't risk it.
Okay.
I just can't.
Yeah,
Sorry,
there's no.
guys.
Yeah, you
It's
got it
okay.
in the bag. It's all
You're
right.
good. You're good.
Yeah, a 5% chance of something like your hand falling off. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it.
I'm assuming he'll steal.
He will steal. All right, he is gonna run and he is gonna dash. And as he does, someone is gonna steal the initiative. And then they are going to pass to Stylish Hellhound, who is going to move in. So you see this creature kind of run from around the rocks to intercept this druid. And it is going to attack with... Damn, baby. What do you got here? Your sensitive nose. Oh, it's adorable. Here we go. It will breathe a breath weapon on him. There we go.
Holy moly.
Okay, and then he's gonna make a dex save. He passes, taking half the damage, and is still somehow alive. But that is enough for an injury. And let's see, he's gonna make a check. Injury. Spell fails. Gaping wound. Okay. And then he has already acted. The Hellhound will pass to the other Hellhound. It will come out and it will use its breath weapon on him. Come on, Hellhound. There you go, buddy.
Is it even worth applying the second wound on him? Probably not with that damage.
Nope. So he is incinerated, and then they begin to eat upon his flesh, letting out horrible keening howls that mix with the thunder of the night. Is anyone dead and dying? Or are we all okay?
Just a bunch of druids.
All right, then if you guys are okay with it, you can leave the initiative.
So, Crash,
Yeah.
is that effigy still burning, or would it have gone out? After
With all the rain and stuff, it would probably have gone out. Yeah, because no additional fuel was added to it. So it's still intact, but it has like a hole punched in its chest, essentially. All right, and over the boom of thunder and the storm, you hear steady Citizen Kane sort of clapping coming from Strahd von Zarovich. The lady, she hops down from the rocks, and with frightening alacrity, she runs over to praise these hellhounds as they eat the flesh of this dead druid and you know, barbecue it with their mouths and their saliva and all that kind of stuff. Strahd's horse walks on the air down to ground level, and he seems to be approaching the party. You guys have like, you know, probably a minute before he reaches you. He's deliberately moving very slowly. You know, like in a video game where you hold down the button to walk because the default is run.
Yo, we'll take the time to action healing search.
All right, fair enough.
Wayne will reload his pistols, but holster them.
Okay.
Robin is just going to exhaustedly lean against her great axe, like with the head against the ground and just kind of against the shaft of it, kind of exhausted.
The masked figure is going to climb the rocks and try and find somewhere to hide.
All right. The Muriel the Raven is going to meatball transform into a raven and fucking fly away. All right. Yeah, you see him kind of come into view, and the horse is blazing. Its mane, eyes, nostrils, and hooves are fire, but the rider seems to take no damage, nor be burned or bothered by it whatsoever. As he approaches, he looks at you guys from the back of his horse, and he says, "Good evening. I had been meaning to meet with you, but it seems we're all very busy these last few weeks."
Good evening. Should we call you Doug Ward, or you go by another name?
He said, "You know my name. It is Strahd von Zarvik, and you may use it freely. I was surprised to see you here tonight, but impressed more than once with your courage. I would very much like to speak with you in drier and more comfortable surroundings. Please accept my invitation to come to my castle for dinner.
Well, we prefer not to be in the rain, so I'm okay with accepting just for dinner.
Of course. How does Thursday sound? Wonderful.
Sure.
I will see
Could
you
be
at my
difficult
castle. Hmm?
getting to your residence by then.
It is 3 days from now.
How far are we from his residence here? Because
If you guys hustled, you could make it to Valakai in 2 days. You could make it to the castle the following night. So he is definitely putting you in a situation where, like, to get to his place in 3 days would be, you would not be able to do anything else. Is Thursday not good for you?
if we could postpone for a few days past that, that would be
I see.
helpful. We've taken a few injuries this evening and have lost a couple of members.
You don't need to make excuses. I understand there is a festival on Friday. Is it that you do not want to miss the celebration?
I don't believe we had any plans of trying to make it back for the celebration. No.
Well, why not come to my castle Friday night? Then you don't need to be mixed up in all of that nonsense.
Robin will just kind of look around at the group.
I think that's the best we could do.
Jason nods.
Wonderful. Do I need to know of any dietary restriction?
Robin's going to shake her head. No, I think since coming here, most of that has gone out of the window for anybody who might have had any. So just anything delicious.
Do not worry, Robin Keller. It will be the most delicious food you have ever had.
I look forward to it.
His bride approaches and shouts out to the night, Jingles, Jingles, where are you? Give me a stealth check, Remy.
Okay.
If you are in fact stealthing.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm trying to hide. Here's my Faxpiration, and here's my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. She looks around and she says, oh, honey, I could have sworn I saw Jingles here. Weird, right? Because, you know, he's taking care of that stuff for Ludmilla. And he says, yes, I think it was just another clown. Please, Robin Keller, bring your clown and your bird with you to dinner. I would not want them to miss out.
I will make sure they know of your invitation, and we'll try to have them there.
That is wonderful. Thank you. Well, I feel so rude leaving you here on this mountaintop in this dreary weather. But there is only room for two. As his bride kind of deftly hops onto the back of the mount, and he says, for your trouble. And he sort of reaches into a pouch, like a belt pouch. He takes out a sack, and he just sort of tosses it on the ground.
Wayne will call out after he's had a moment to process what's going on.
Yeah.
My lord, if I could impose on you.
It is no imposition to speak with you, Wayne Larson.
There's a toy maker, a great fan of yours in Valakai, Blinsky. You may know of him. He is enamored of you and your science, and I know it would mean a great deal if he could join us. Could an invitation be extended to him as well?
So he gets the biggest smile on his face. It is a smile that is reminiscent of the smiles that Christian Bale would make in American Psycho. And he says, Wayne Larson, that is such a thoughtful thing to do. Please bring him with you. I have someone at the castle he is dying to meet.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. Please. Enjoy your stay in fine Barovia, and I look forward to sitting and talking at length with you all to learn of your stories. And then the nightmare lets out a terrifying, like screaming whinny, and they kind of head off into the sky, fucking Ghost Rider style. And you guys are just left there.
What did the Hellhounds do?
Oh, the Hellhounds yeah, the Hellhounds look at you guys, and they look at all the corpses, and they move in, and you get the sense that they want the corpses, but they would gladly fight you guys if you didn't give them the corpses.
If we want to loot off these corpses, we better hurry and maybe offer.
Yeah, exactly.
So Robin will like kick one in their direction, like as an offering, just be like, "Hey, here's one of the not boss corpses," and then everybody else's.
And throws another one over there too, so they can fight. You know, there's two of them to keep them busy.
Okay. So you're mostly hoping to loot the three witches and the druid leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we can get a couple of the other druids and see what else they have too, but yeah.
Does anybody go to grab the pouch that was tossed on the ground or no?
Jason, to go get it.
Okay. All right. It feels like it's full of rocks. It's a little fist-sized pouch.
I'll take a peek inside and see if it's actually rocks or not.
It looks like the end of the Goonies. There's just a bunch of big fat fucking gemstones in it.
We'll seal that up and take stock of it later.
Okay.
No time to count.
All right. So off of Zarog, let's see. Is anyone trained in religion? If you are, you may give me a religion check. If no one is,
Didn't Robin study religion in
Victor could roll it, I guess, if needed.
She studied world religions, which is not the same as knowing about religion.
That's
Fair,
kind of like
fair.
one of those classes, that you take.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
No, I mean, she studied like that is her thing, but it's not. None of it has any bearing on Barovia.
All right. So, if anyone is up to the task, Victor tells you that you can harvest the mummy's eyes. You can also harvest the mummy's hands. Unfortunately, due to its the way it died, you cannot get a hold of its skull. I would have to check to see how many of the eyes are still good. And you can get the leather bandages that held his body together if you would like. They're all essentially materials for making other things. Is anyone opposed to going after these things?
I mean, if the Hellhounds will give us time to get them.
All right. I need
Yeah.
a medicine check to see if you can extract the eyes and hands successfully.
Okay.
Trash, is there a...
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm
I
not
mean,
talking. I'm good.
either I or
was about to say
if Irina wants to help, I can help Irina do it if she's
Oh,
better
okay.
at medicine.
Oh man, she's like, of course, yeah, I'm ready for anything. He's all right, mommy, hold still. She shouts up to Victor.
Wait, no, over
Hey.
here, Irina.
Oh, right. I'm just gonna pop these eyeballs out. Here we go. You know, I had the strangest dream, man. I thought that I must have gotten hit in the head. I thought that the Dark Lord was riding a flaming horse, that he invited us to dinner. And he said, does Thursday work? And then we were like, no. And then he's like, how about Friday?
I'm gonna hold her hand and say, look her in the eye and say, that actually happened.
All right. As you say that, you hear a sickening squelch as the one good eyeball is popped. And Victor just looks sad. He says, try the hands. All right, you are able to get the hands. You are now
So
the proud owner of 2 mummy hands.
As Irina is like carving up the hands,
Yeah.
a clown is just walking on her hands, behind her and around her, and like looking curiously at what she's doing.
Yeah, she jumps a little bit, and she says, "And do you see the clown?"
Yeah. Who?
Okay.
Who are? And then Anne's gonna look at the clown person and say, thanks for the help, but who are you?
Clown person's going to flip up, and then they're gonna look behind him to see who Anne's talking to.
You.
And then they look back at Anne, and they're like, they put their hands up like they don't see anybody.
Yeah, I don't see anything there, Irina.
But you don't see any what?
Let's focus on what we're.
Okay. All right. So you get 16 mummy wrapping strips. These basically have a lot of necrotic energy in them. I'll throw this stuff into your treasure.
Okay.
All right. So Yester Hill inner circle. Okay, so blue stone, bag of gems.
As Irina is cutting off the hands, is she kind of just like setting them down next to her?
Yeah, we're handing them off to Anne.
Van's helping her. She'd probably be, you know.
She seems pretty out of it. She seems
Yeah.
pretty out of it.
She's probably not setting them down. She's probably just dropping them.
Yeah.
Can't hold
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I would
that's
like
true.
to.
Yeah.
I would like to sleight of hand pick them up.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand. Oof. Oof. Yeah, so as you go to pick them up, like, I guess not really paying attention, Irenia, like, goes to ask Anne for help, but asks you for help, and, just sort of, like, takes, reaches for what you're holding, and it's the hands. Now, she's holding the hands, and you're holding the hands, and there's a lot of hands all holding each other. She just sort of
Here.
stares at you.
I'll look at Irene and I'll say, "Can you hand them to me?"
But you already have them.
I'm gonna start juggling the hands.
Look, look, I appreciate the help, but we don't have a lot of time here. Those things are gonna be eating all these people, so we need to hurry.
Crash, is there a way for Wayne to safely kind of pick his way down?
Oh
or is
yeah,
it
since
just
we're
like,
out of combat, and there's no risk, you could take your time to get down.
Okay, so he's
Yep.
while all this has been going on, he's slowly been working his way down, getting off the ledge, and he's helping Dunbar down as well, and trying to keep Dunbar away from the Hellhounds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, more like keeping the Hellhounds away from Dunbar.
Dunbar is very jealous that the Hellhounds are getting to do whatever they want and eat these druids. Not that he'd eat a person, but it's the principle of the thing. He feels like he's being sort of kept, and now that he sees how good things could be, he's starting to wonder, like, do I have a raw deal here? Like, you can see a lot of that going through his mind.
Wayne will go find a dead twig blight, pick it up, and proffer it to Dunbar.
All right. Because it is so stanky and gross, he will take it. But yeah, because I mean, we all know how dogs do. All right. The bribe seems to work, but I don't know. For him, this is like seeing two like badass bikers. You know what I'm saying? Like he's wondering, like maybe I could be that cool someday. I don't know. The witches have an assortment of stuff on them. So I need 2d4 and then another 2d4 and then another 2d4. Oh my goodness. Oh man, you guys don't want all these things. All right, so there are 5 vials of acid. There are 7 alchemist fire. And there are 4 basic bitch healing potions in their satchels.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Seeing that Anne is kind of no bullshit, my character stops juggling, like tilts their head, and they say, "I'm Taylor," and then they reach out their hand to shake Anne's hand.
She'll go ahead and shake it.
Is it
Okay,
actually one
it's
of?
the zombie hand.
She takes the hand from you.
And then she, with the other hand, she kind of like pats you on the back.
She's staring at you. Anne.
Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get this so we can get out of here.
Victor, you see any sign of any patrols around?
He looks around from the top of the rock and he shouts down, "I think the storm! It just covered all the sounds of the battle."
That's good. Let's try to find a way off this place.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty spry. Do you want to kill the tree on the way down, or?
When Victor says that, my character's like, we should do that. We need to do that.
Did Ez tell us anything about that cave? Did she have time?
She
Was
said
she-
she found a cave, an entrance to a cave. I don't know how much. I don't know if she gave that much information before the fight started.
No.
Mario did go down there with her and see it. so.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right. Victor will try to work his way down the cliff.
Well,
Not the cliff. The cliff. The ledge. There we go.
when people start talking about destroying the tree, Anne's gonna turn to everybody and says, "Do we have any more of those Molotov cocktails?"
I have
something better on the witches.
I have one left. I think. You think you gave me two, or did no? You only gave me one because it was just a weird.
Yeah, I
That was
absolutely
weird. That
gave
would
you
choose
two,
true.
but I meant to only give you one.
Ooh,
I
I
used up all his.
should also tell you guys. Hold on. No, keep going. Keep going. I'll tell you in a second. Sorry. I just want to make sure I don't forget. But keep going.
I still have.
Robin, are you sure you want to be that close to those hounds?
Yeah,
she'll look
we gotta-
over and she'll
let's get
like,
going.
She'll kick this body over to it towards it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get going. Actually, she's going to say, "Do we need to burn this thing, or is it pretty inert with all of them dead in the gym?"
I don't know. I kind of feel like it's.
All right, and it's gonna while they're
like
busy.
Strahd?
And you are confident as a crafting person that because of the wet and the damp and the mud and flesh and whatnot that are worked into the wood here, that you're gonna have to oil this shit down if you want the
So-
fire to actually stick around.
What Anne was gonna walk up do is take out the axe and start chopping at the ankle so that it can fall down.
Oh, okay. All right. Very nice. All right. So
Yeah.
you just chop his little ankles off. Okay.
Yeah, and have it fall back
All right.
on its back,
Okay. Not onto the hellhounds.
not onto the hellhounds. No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay.
There. Let's get out of here.
Okay. So, will you be in a thunderstorm trying to climb down 300 feet of cliff, or are you
I
going to
think
try
we're
to?
gonna go to the tree.
I feel like we need at least a short rest to get like some powers and stuff back.
Okay.
I don't know where we're gonna do get that at.
I mean, I feel like we've done what we came to do. Now we just need
Wait,
to
does anybody
get
have
back to
the?
vineyard.
Well,
anybody have the stone?
You're probably going to want to find a place to long rest because thwarting the Winter Splinter Initiative was a major milestone. That's a level up.
Oh boy.
I was wondering if the cave would count as a safe location.
It would not.
Okay.
Now we gotta get back to the vineyard.
Yeah, we definitely need a short rest.
I also wanted to ask about this staff that we found that
Mhm.
you put in it. Is this like the same kind of
The
staff that we
same
found?
kind of stat that you found before, like the living wood that's like a venom symbiote made of wood, and it like is squirming and like feels disgusting to the touch and radiates evil. And it is a magical weapon though, and it
Oh,
has powers, but
I mean, we destroyed the last one. Is this? Do we know any of what these powers are? Did we learn anything about the last
Yeah,
one? Did it tell us about that?
as identified it and told us about it.
And it can control blights. Is that?
It controls blights, but it can also cause madness
Yeah.
when you use if you use the power.
Robin's going to point at it, and she's going to say, "If we're going to go to that tree, I mean, I know a bunch of these druids are dead.
oh shit, I didn't mean to remove everybody's stuff. Yeah, my bad.
I had
I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Keep going. I got it.
Do we want to try to take this with us and then destroy it there at the tree? Because if ever there was a place where we might run into more creatures, it seems like it's around tree.
When Ez talked
Crash.
about that staff, she said you had to like stay with it for like an hour or something like that to use its ability. So I don't know if we can
Yeah, whoever would use it, they'd be taking a big risk. I don't know if it's worth it.
Crash, with the time I spent with my patron, would I know that destroying the staff by the tree would be a good idea?
You would
Making it
know
there?
that. You would know that the condition that these guys are in. There's no way that they would survive against that tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're too beat to shit. The fact that they lived through this encounter was pretty incredible. But the tree is definitely a source of corruption and evil, and should be destroyed. This might be a good chance to try and do it while the druids are, out and about and not here, and your actions would be covered by the storm. But the problem is, these guys seem like they're pretty beat up.
Could we?
But maybe with a short rest.
Maybe, yeah.
Do you think we could? This is a dumb idea, and Anne is not saying this, but Dom will say this. If there's a way to move these bodies in a way to lure the hellhounds to the tree, but I don't think we have enough bodies for that.
Yeah, we only got like what?
How
30
far?
more
The
bodies?
tree's what, like
I
300
mean,
feet?
this isn't Wayne saying it. This is David. But I mean, Wayne could try, and he's got another
No.
born on a farm.
You've got
But
disadvantage on
you
everything.
got disadvantage on
This is
everything. We're not touching this. I think we take our victory and we go.
Yeah, I feel like if we go to the tree, we're going, and because we still also have random encounters on our way back to whatever.
Yeah.
4, possibly.
And
I think we should still short rest.
But I think we
Yes,
have to
I
short
agree with
rest.
Yeah, we just need to find a place for rest.
Yeah,
We gotta get at least off the top level.
yeah.
Though I
Do
think
we
I think
wanna-
I think the top level might be the safest place because everybody's on patrol. We masked the entire thing. They just think the ritual's going on. Maybe we take that short. Oh, it was to midnight too. Ugh.
Yeah. Like, they're going to know we need to get out of here as well.
Yeah,
I mean, I
we
guess
need-
we are getting out of here. We're kind of in that. I mean, to me, like,
Yeah, I mean, any second now, they're supposed to have a giant tree kaiju.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I would say
yeah.
let's get back to the
Come
edge
on,
of the
powerful.
cliff and
Yeah,
maybe
they're
find that.
Yeah.
This cutie was supposed to show up.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a solid timeline. I didn't want to go down.
Mm-hmm. And that
Like,
that would
maybe
have
we can-
would have been on the random encounter table as we walked around.
I mean, it's called the Winter Splinter Initiative, so they had plans for it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think that cave is our best place to have a reasonably safe short rest. And if we could, use the ropes that we have remaining and stuff and lower people down to it, it's not very far down. So we might.
Robin, when you say the ropes remaining, the masked clown reaches into their bag and they offer you a 50-foot rope.
Let's get back to where we were, and get away from here before they show up.
I mean, I would assume we're having this conversation as we're.
Oh yeah, as you're walking, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to like put everybody's stuff back on, but like
At least to put it all in chat, so you got a ledger,
Yeah,
know? The ledger of misfortune. Like,
it's so much. All I was trying to do was remove like the acted status because I forgot to advance it another round before closing the combat tracker. Because I actually remembered to close the combat tracker this time. It's whatever. All right, I just won't clear chat. Okay, so you leave the Hellhounds to their business. You take your loots, and you make your way back towards the cliff. All right, I will check for any random encounters on your way there. Okay.
Does Muriel ever show
Alright.
back up?
She is in raven form, and she's flying up overhead.
Okay.
Yep. All right, not too high because the storm's real bad. I think that's everybody. All right, grab these peeps. We got Dunbar down here. We got Dunbar down here, I think.
Yeah, I got Dunbar down.
Okay.
Dunbar should be close to me.
All right. Oh, there he is. He's so small. Okay. All right, so you guys head back to the cliff, and then from the cliff, you're gonna Muriel will kind of scout with her flying to find you the ledge, and then you guys are gonna tie off some rope to hopefully some sturdy boulder or tree or something like that, and then you're gonna rappel down and then make your way into this inner sanctum. Does that work for everyone?
I mean,
Is the scout still there?
I would say.
Left tied up.
Yes, he would still be there.
Shit, that's a witness.
I think we need to get rid of him. And I think at this point Robin would not hesitate
Okay.
Yeah.
unless somebody stopped her.
Yeah,
Alright.
and Zan's
Robin, we
walking.
can't do that.
Anne's walking just with you.
And Robin, that's beyond protecting ourselves.
I mean, he knows
Guess
where
I
we're
try to
going.
Persuade them at disadvantage since I'm doubting myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
The clown is making slit throat gestures and then pretending to be dead.
Okay. Would anyone be moved by a 12 to reconsider their life choices? Again, PCs can't directly influence other PCs with social checks, but if you feel that that would in any way stop you, that's what Jason brought to the table.
No, it wouldn't stop Robin. Robin would just look over at Jade and she'd say, he knows how we're escaping. There are patrols out. We can't leave it up to chance, and he would have killed
Let's
us.
not take his life.
We did tie him up against the tree.
The clown is making gestures like they're pulling out their tongue and then they're snipping it with scissors.
And it would have taken some time for you guys to get back to the cliff as well, especially with the weather and trying to avoid notice and the tree. So it's about 1:20 in the morning at this point.
I mean, that one.
Probably a
determine
little
that-
later from all the looting and whatnot. And the
Didn't we determine that particular, was it a druid or was it a scout?
It was a
I
scout.
can't remember.
Scout.
it was a scout, and
It was a scout.
he did rat on.
He did
what
rat.
we were up to.
Yeah. Well, hold on. And
but we
okay,
determined that he does
have.
speak
He
a
ratted.
language
Well,
that we
buy
can.
his
I guess
converse.
I guess the question is, he ratted. We tied him up facing the tree. Like us trying to avoid notice and get back to the cliff. We see him before he noticed. I don't know if we seen him before he's noticed us.
I mean, it's thundering and light. I mean, if the sound
we-
covered the sound of battle, I can imagine we would see him before.
That means if
because we also tied him face towards the tree.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we could just walk past him and he might not even know that we were leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's loud too, and there's a storm.
All right. Robin will.
In
you know
that
what, the 12
yeah.
will work.
In that
Okay.
situation, the 12 works on Anne too.
All right. So because it is it's only 20 feet down, but it's still a dangerous climb with a potentially 100-foot fall
And
in the rain in a storm. I am gonna need athletics checks from each person that tries to go into this cavern.
so, and I think Robin would make sure that everybody goes down one by one. Like we're not going
And
all. And they would.
Oh, you're
She
sending
would-
Wayne by himself?
Well, I mean, one by one or with assistance, you know. But
one
people
by
are
one.
getting tied off.
Yeah,
like
can we-
they're not just.
Yeah, like tie somebody to the rope, guide somebody to the rope and be like, I'll stand at the top, hold the rope, and let them down as they climb.
It's more rappelling rather than climbing.
So even if they fall, hopefully the sleight of hand on the rope is enough to hold them from falling.
And since the cave is only 20 feet down, like, we can tie off so there's only like 20 feet of rope so that they can't go
So
much
what?
past that.
So what we'll do is we'll do a group athletics check for the climb, and then if it's successful, everybody including NPCs makes it in the cave. If it's not, there will be some sort of complication. But based on your precautions, that shouldn't involve people falling to their death or anything. But let's see them. We got a 7. That's not
Well,
good.
do they help
Oof.
the clown down?
Well, we're just kind of rolling to see the general, like, if
Okay.
everybody's trying to do this endeavor.
Everyone's rolling athletics, right?
Everyone's rolling athletics. Yep. It's just a general sense of, like, how things went. Okay.
Great.
Come on, Purple. Come on.
I only need PCs for this. We got one more PC.
Oh, we're
And-
fucked then.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but how bad? That's the question.
Yeah, because
All
I'm
right,
not
all
sure
right,
if
all right.
mine would have been a flat row or disadvantage.
You're still undefeated.
Yeah, I
didn't know if our
just
preparations would have made it flat or not.
So the preparations made it so no one fell to their death, essentially. But since there was a fail, we're gonna hand out 2 sack penalties. We'll just do it randomly. So in the order that they were rolled, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll roll a D5 and a D4. And this will just sort of let us know how things happen, but nobody falls 100 feet to their death.
Can I say that Anne, since she rolled that 27, should not get penalized?
You think so?
I mean,
they're taking all the weight.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
It makes sense.
When you're on
It makes
a team,
sense.
shit happens. All right.
All right.
So 5, and doubts. You don't know if these weaklings are gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
So yeah, so you are now filled with doubt because
Well, the reason-
of how bad shit's going.
The reason why it's so doubtful because they talked about a small cave for us to climb into, and Anne is not looking forward to doing that.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right,
Anne will
so
definitely have to squeeze in.
okay, and then let's see, 4 would be Wayne. So Wayne, this whole 1:30 in the morning endeavor is mixed up. So your lack of mental confidence was disadvantage to knowledge skills. Yeah, see, so it's just like general wear and tear. Like you follow all the instructions, everybody gets lowered in. At the amount of people that you're trying to transfer, it's going to take a while. So this whole endeavor probably takes you another hour. So it's already almost 3 in the morning in a storm on a mountaintop. You just survived near-death experience. A friend of yours died like a couple of hours ago. Another friend died a few hours before that. It's just general wear and tear. But you guys make it into the cave. So I'll take you over to it.
Now, knowledge checks, that'd be what? Anything wisdom or intelligence based?
Right. Any of the ones that you use to recall information about stuff.
Okay.
All right. And I'm trying again to go through and sort all that out, but it's all right. Okay. So as you guys descend down into this cave, you can see that there is basically like a spring, like a sort of mountain spring in here. And you guys climb down these roots over here from the cave opening, find a spit of land to sit on, and across the water, you see what looks like an ancient shrine of some sort. A dude straight out of like a Diablo game is sitting there with his hands in prayer and a hood covering his face. It seems to be a statue made of bronze, patinaed with age and moisture. And then you can see above him, carved into the natural stone, are 3 women, question mark. The women seem to be somewhat humanoid and somewhat animal in nature. One appears to be wolf-like, one appears to be bird-like, and one appears to be spider-like. And their lower bodies all sort of mesh together into a sort of body horror display. And you can see that there are obelisks with ancient carvings in them, but from this distance they are hard to read.
Does Muriel come in with us? Does she tell us anything that Ez would have explained to her?
So as she looks over at these statues, she seems to be like a Catholic that has gone to a tour of Italy and is seeing some real fancy religious stuff. That being said, she isn't actually trained in religion. So I'm going to roll a religion check and see if any of this has... Oh, okay. All right. Hold on a second. All right. When the NPC rolls the double 20s. Okay. All right. So she nods to herself as she looks across at the statues, and she says, "Yes, those are the ladies 3. They are the true powers of the land. They used to be worshipped by the Kavani and those who came before the Kavani. They represent the forests, the mountains, and the swampland of Barovia. They have lost their powers to the Dark Lord. It is said when he conquered the region, renamed it and claimed it, that the Druidic Order at the time was split on how to receive Strahd. Many wanted to fight against his incursions and fight to keep the freedom of the land, but others, those you now know as the Faithless, they turned against their brothers and sisters, they turned against their teachings, and they turned against the Thane, the Ladies 3, and they taught Strahd the secrets of gaining the power of the land itself. They taught him the rituals to bind himself to the land. And as she says that, Parpel, Irenia, and Victor all sort of mumble, he is ancient. He is the land. And Muriel looks over at them with a look of pity on her face. And she says, this is one of the 3 sacred sites left, but I doubt it holds any power still.
Well, I say let's get a rest, and then we can check it out when we're a little less. When we've had a chance to get a little sleep under our belt.
Seeing everybody is like really like feeling down and like sad and down on their luck. The masked clown reaches into their bag and they pull out a viol and they start playing a somber tune, but it does have like a bit of like cheerfulness behind it. Like it's kind of like it's saying that there's a reason to keep going.
Taylor, was it?
They nod at you.
You're the one who has the stone, right?
Looking around, they put one finger up, they set their veal down, and they reach into their bag, and you see him pull out a ball, and they start juggling that one ball, and then another ball is added to it, and then the stone is being juggled with the 2 other balls.
Oh, seeing that, Muriel gasps and she says, "What are you doing, you fool? That is a very important stone." That stone belongs to my family.
Smile.
Well, good luck with that. I would ask that you return that stone to my family. With it, they can save their crops. And now, with the faithless leadership destroyed, they may actually have a chance to renew and regrow the crops.
So when my patron told me about the stone, did they like say anything like I need to keep it and take it to them, or like just free from the druids?
She told you that the stones are normally kept safe by the keepers of the feather, but they've fallen into the hands of evil.
Okay, and then with that,
and they will play a crucial role in freeing the realm.
Yeah, so with that, she will, like as she's juggling, one ball will like disappear, the other ball will disappear, the stone will disappear, and then they'll walk up and just kind of like offer it to Muriel.
Okay. She hesitantly reaches for it, expecting some sort of jape, but then we'll go to take it from you. And she says, with complete sincerity, "Thank you so much. This is what you did to help us. Thank you."
I'm just lucky you all were there. I was planning to sneak in and just try to steal it. Away from them.
Who sent you?
Did my patron express to me to
Secrecy?
practice discretion?
Yes. Because of things.
Yeah.
So less is more, essentially.
Someone who wants good for the land.
Okay. She's gonna roll insight on you. Okay, she shrugs and says, "Well, I hope there are more people like that. Thank you. Again."
He'll just kind of somersault back, sitting next to Anne, and starts playing her feel.
All right. So everybody's going to try to settle in for a camp, essentially. This is certainly not an ideal campsite. Do you guys just want to get some sleep and
Yeah, I mean,
or do you want to try to do some camping activities?
Well, we don't have any of the camping equipment because we left it at the vineyard.
Yeah.
Wait, are we camping or are we just taking a short rest?
Well, you guys will need to sleep.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. It's almost 2 a.m. now.
Yeah, we're gonna get exhaustion even worse.
This is a good opportunity to get your sleep in, so you may want to do it now, unless you are hoping to use the storm as cover to escape from Yester Hill. Then you would probably only want to take an hour and then head back out. It's up to you guys.
We're what, 4 hours away from Yester Hill?
Yeah.
Back to the vineyard.
I mean,
Yeah,
back,
4
back
hours
to
to
the
the vineyard.
That'll be traveling in the middle of the night.
It
Encounter
would be
table.
it would be night encounter table. Yep.
And also rainy, stormy encounter table as well in the forest. But it might also be easier for us to sneak out of the hill, maybe at night. But also it's also climbing down in rainy, windy weather too.
I think we're all beat up enough that we need to rest and see if we can get anything back.
Well, we won't get a long rest. We'll just get 8 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be a
Correct,
short.
You'll reset your sleep timer, and you'll get a short rest. You'll get the benefits of a short rest.
Yes. I guess the question is just what type of environment we want to have these random encounters rolled.
Yeah.
Wayne will vote for, being able to see the enemy.
Okay. I'll throw up a poll real quick then.
It will be harder to leave this place the longer we stay.
Yeah. That's what.
Very possible. Who knows how they're going to react to their festival.
Oh yeah. All right.
It's a hard choice.
Well, I guess that's settled.
Okay. All right. You guys settle in for 1 hour. Gain the benefits of a short rest. All right.
I'm going to use that hour to attune to the sword.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see.
Whatever consequences that is.
Well, the first consequence is one of your precious attunement slots is gone. Let's see. Once attuned, this +1 magical longsword increases the armor class of its wielder by 1. The wielder of the sword can spend 2 hit dice to cast Shield as a reaction, except the spell must target an adjacent creature of the wielder's choice instead.
Oh wow.
I'll add that information real quick. Oh, that's neat. When something is secret on a thing, you can just hit the reveal button, and then it will show up. That's cool. Alright, so yeah. We'll have to add a passive effect, I guess, so that it adds to your AC without screwing up the other calculations. So I'll add that real quick. At least I hope I'll add it without it screwing up. Let's see.
We're no longer healed.
What is the attribute for armor class?
There should be like an armor class bonus. Like, they should, if you're activating it on like an effect on the weapon, there should be like a drop down, and it should be something armor class bonus. The one that says bonus, latest armor class.
All right, got it. I see it. System attributes armor class bonus +1. All right. And you already have it equipped, so let's see. Oh, attune. There we go. I'll get it sorted out. In the meantime, you guys do anything else here in this cave before you leave?
How does the water look?
It looks very clean, but very dark. It is hard to see just how deep it is.
Is there like a stone we could toss in or something to see?
Yeah, like a loose stone.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So you toss it in, and it breaks through the dark surface of the water, and it kind of sinks down and disappears into the dark.
I guess I'll dip my silver dagger in there and see if there's any reaction to that.
Let's see. You dip your silver dagger in.
Yeah, see if there's any reaction.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't seem to be like acid or anything.
Okay.
Good call though in Dungeons and Dragons Land.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I think Robin would be interested in trying to get over and looking at the stuff a little closer, even though looking at stuff is not her her high strength at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's the water is only rippling because, you know, of all the dripping from the ceiling. So it's not like a wave pool or anything. So it would be relatively easy to swim over out of combat, essentially. Training in athletics, yeah, you would just swim over. When you get closer to it, there we go. Yeah, when you get closer to it, you do see that there are the two obelisks, and there is the statue of the robed figure. And let me see. Right away, Robin, with your study of religion at college, you get the sense that this is a religious site, a shrine of some sort, and that this is a place where a ritual would take place.
And there's writing on the monoliths, is that correct?
Yes, there just seem to be sort of like hieroglyphics on them.
I think that's specifically what she's kind of wanting to look at, but she doesn't want to get like too close to like this statue or anything, because I don't know, this kind of stuff creeps her out. But she wants to see like what the writing says, if there's any clues or anything there that would be helpful.
All right, let's see.
But she purposely is trying not to touch anything.
Okay. So you can see that there is iconography of a wolf, an eagle, and a spider. And from what you can tell, the wolf is associated with the forest, the eagle is associated with the mountains, and the spider is associated with the swamplands.
I think Robin would instantly connect that with the ladies who are depicted behind as well, with kind of those appendages they fade into.
Now you do see something interesting depicted on one of the obelisks is a ornate dagger, the pommel of which looks very familiar to you because you have seen such a pommel in the Gulthius staff you took from Svarog. You also see featured in the iconography is an ornate bowl.
I mean, if it's the same kind of pommel as the evil staff, and if this is a ritual site, like, I think Robin is going to be thinking about blood and evil things happening here. And like, even though these ladies might have been the power beforehand, it doesn't necessarily mean they were good either. Like, you know, it could be like trading one devil for another. So I don't know that she's not going to try to do anything with that at this point. I think she's just trying to comprehend what's happening over here. So.
Okay, I'm gonna. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this to work. There we go. No token selected. I have token selected. Hold on. So, if you could send me a religion roll real quick.
Sure.
Okay. So, as you kind of look at the thing like one last time, you do see that there seem to be depictions of 4 different animals surrounding the bowl, and the dagger seems to be pointing down towards the bowl. To the best of your knowledge, the animals are a moose, a fish, a bird, and a bear.
Fish, bird, bear.
And do you have the Gulthius staff on you or no?
Yeah, I think she's carrying it. I mean,
Okay.
unless somebody else would have. I mean, yeah, I think she was.
So the I don't. Is it called the top of the? We'll call it the top. The top of the staff, where there's the most of sort of gnarled, slimy root tentacles. They seem to be wrapping around and balled around the pommel of the dagger that is depicted on the stones. It is almost as if the blade of the dagger has been stabbed into the Gulthius staff.
Does the dagger look detachable?
You can try to pull it out of the staff if you want.
How about the one that's hanging there, pointing at the bowl? Does that one look detachable?
Well, that is this is drawing.
It's a drawing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
While Robin is doing all this and like looking at the statue, just looking in this room, does it look like there's any like tree roots coming down into this room?
Yeah, I mean, you climb down roots to get here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like based off of us climbing down and then getting
based off the size of the roots, they're certainly big enough to be from the Gulthius tree. There's like no other tree that you've seen that would have roots that big.
Yeah.
But you are kind of far from the Gulthius tree, so but some trees, their root networks go quite a distance.
Okay.
I mean,
and that's certainly not a natural tree.
Yeah.
Robin will try to pull the knife out of the staff.
Okay. You're not attuned to the staff, right? So
Correct.
go ahead and give me an athletics check. Okay, yeah. It tries the staff tries to hold on to the blade, and it sort of slaps at your hand and your wrist and your arm, and tries to deter you from doing it. And as you pull it out, the tendrils of the staff sort of splay as if like you're pulling a splinter from a hand, and then with a sickening squelch and a spray of black blood, you pull the dagger free from the staff. The blade seems to be made of silvered bone.
Robin thinks that's kind of cool.
Okay.
She'll kind of look around one more time over here and see if there's like anything else she can glean from it. But otherwise, I think she's pretty happy with this dagger. I mean, obviously it's pointing at the bowl. She's trying to decide, but I think she will, rather than doing anything else with it, she's maybe going to go, like, swim back over and talk to Muriel a little bit.
So she pulled a dagger out of the staff that we found from the mummy druid. Okay.
Yep, it was hidden in the staff.
Okay.
Like, it basically formed the part of the pommel of it. Yeah, she'll swim back to talk to Muriel, because she doesn't want to. I mean, everything that they've done so far, like, they have made progress, but, like, lots of people have died, so she doesn't want to just, like, trigger stuff without knowing more.
That makes sense.
So coming back to Muriel, unless something happens to her swimming, she'll get back and she'll walk over and she'll say, Muriel, so looking at that stuff over there, you seem to be the only one here. Well, maybe others know some stuff, but there were kind of glyphs on those pillars, and one of them shows a bowl, and at each corner of the bowl there is an animal. It looked like a moose, a fish, a bear, and I missed writing down what the fourth one was.
A moose, a fish, a bird, and a bear.
A bird. A moose, a fish, a bird, and a bear. And then it showed this an image of a dagger pointing downwards at the bowl, and it made me think that I'd kind of seen part of what was depicted, and at that point, that's when she's going to pull the dagger out and show it. This was in the staff that the druid was carrying. It was like embedded in it, piercing into it, and the staff didn't seem to want it to let it go. Almost like maybe the power of the staff was maybe being powered by this. Like maybe it was, I don't know, somehow intertwining with this. Does any of this make any sense, or do you know what any of this means? I don't want to offer this dagger to that over there unless there's something.
So she looks at the dagger and she says that is an athame. It's like a dagger used for rituals and religious purposes. Sacrifices.
Yeah, it looked very sacrificial over there.
It is likely that you need to find this bowl and then fill the bowl with the blood of those 4 animals.
Yeah, okay. Do you think this dagger on its own, like, is
Also,
it cursed or
look,
anything?
The statue has the same dagger held between its praying hands.
What do you think that means?
I don't know. But it does have a lovely little raven on its shoulder.
Well, that's encouraging at least. Well, I'm already a little wet. She'll turn around and she'll go back over and look a little more up close at the statue and the dagger.
Yeah.
And the raven.
And does anyone else have anything to add? Any suggestions or?
Yeah, I mean, other people could be going
unless
with me or
anything,
with.
unless anything she's saying sparks any ideas in my head from the time I spent.
Well, you know from your mistress that the Keepers of the Feather are an organization for good and they can be trusted. So if Uriel is with these people and she trusts them, that's a good sign that these people are trustworthy. But as far as all of what's going on there, you do know that the Thanes, you know the same stuff that was shared, that the Thanes were the essentially the three spirits, the three ladies of the land. They represented the forces of nature. They were, I guess, Fey creatures to a certain extent, but more so, they were the manifestation of the land.
You said you saw some type of bowl over there, Robin?
Well, a depiction of a bowl. Right? That's correct, right? Like there wasn't the actual bowl. I think we need to find. We need to find the bowl, as Muriel said, and then make an offering in it, perhaps. Some kind of blood sacrifice.
I don't know if.
And I don't know what that accomplishes. I couldn't read enough to see any kind of result that it would offer.
I don't know if you should do anything like that with that tree still here.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready. I don't think we have everything we need. But I do want to see a little bit more about that statue in the middle. I didn't want to get too close to it in case it was going to, I don't know, attack me or something.
You like that suit of armor back at the house?
Yeah.
I mean, checks out.
I mean, Robin has played enough video games. She knows that there's traps places.
All
But
right.
Yeah, she wants to check this thing out.
Okay.
You know.
So you have the dagger. You stand before the statue, and you swim over.
Yeah, I'll swim over with her.
Okay. And the statue, again, the face seems to be neither male nor female, just humanoid, and it is sort of very undefined, and the way it is sculpted sort of gathers shadows inside the cowl. But the heavy lidded eyes of the face seem to be looking down at their hands held in prayer, and the blade that is held in those prayered hands that might be stabbing into their chest ever so slightly, based on the length of if that dagger is as long as the dagger you're holding.
Does the dagger look like an actual dagger, or does it look like part of the statue?
That was going to be Robin's question as well.
Oh, no. The dagger you have is a real dagger. It's made of bone with a silvered blade.
No,
the one in the hands. Yeah, the one in the hands.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yes. Do you want to try to pull that out?
No. Well, I guess what I'm asking is does it look like it's sculpted with the statue, or does it look like a separate dagger that's actually in between its statue hands?
Give me an investigation.
Can Robin assist?
Yes, of course.
All right, hold on. Let me get my character sheet because hold on. Where's my? I think I am trained in investigation, but it is just plus 2.
Robin probably shouldn't, because I think she is. Isn't that one of the ones she gets like super negative on? Or maybe it's just perception with her.
I think you just had perception.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you went.
Okay. All right. So I'll take the first roll from each of you, and we'll do the advantage. So yes, it seems to be made of the same material, but it seems like the dagger that is there is sort of slotted. That is to say, like, it can be pulled out.
Is there anything about this bird? Does the bird look like, is it just part of the statue, or does it look like there's anything interesting about
it looks like it does not look detachable or anything. It looks like it's part of the statue. Like the raven maybe was the guide or the familiar for this pilgrim.
And we'll turn to go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, is there anything on this platform where the statue is, like facing it? Are there any like indentations on the ground in front of it, or does it look like there would be a spot where somebody might ritualistically stand and do like the same action or movement, or I don't know, anything like that?
The area around it is pretty cramped. Here, I'll take you over to a top down.
Okay.
While you're looking at, Anne's gonna turn towards you, Robin, and say, "So you pulled that dagger that you have in your hand right there. You pulled it out of the staff."
Yeah, I mean, she'll show you the wood that is all jacked up because of having it pulled out.
Is
I'm only seeing black?
Yeah, we don't have light.
Oh,
Is it-
it's
is
really
it-
dark?
is
It's really
it-
dark down here? Yeah.
Is it really dark down here like that?
Yeah. There wouldn't really be any light. Yeah.
Okay. Let me check something here.
Did it put a camera bed out or no?
It did, but I don't think it has dark vision.
Robin has
okay.
Robin has a bullseye lantern.
I have some oil.
Okay.
Yeah. That we can...
All right. So you're gonna light it up. All right. Here we
Mhm.
go. Aw. That's so creepy. Alright. So yeah, fuck it, here, I'll just give you guys some light. My immersion! Okay, so that's how small that island is. There's really just not a lot of room to do anything here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and this is the statue here, and this
Yes.
is the monolith. Okay.
So like asking you about the dagger coming out of the staff. Does the staff still look like it's moving around and
Oh yeah, the staff's
being weird,
very
creepy?
much alive, yeah. Oh yeah.
And the other staff that we found, did it also have some type of weird pommel thing in it, or is just this one specifically had it?
Not that you could recall.
And it feels like we would have didn't. How did we destroy it? Did we burn it?
Yeah, we didn't. We
Yeah.
just snapped it in half.
No,
Snapped it in
yeah,
half,
Ed
and then
snapped it in
yeah.
half across her knee.
And then it rapidly decayed.
Hmm. This. I mean, I don't know if we should or not, but I feel like that. It didn't seem like that. It didn't seem like the staff liked it when you pulled the dagger out, right?
Right, which makes me feel pretty good about the dagger.
And also makes me. I don't know if this having the dagger inside this thing is a problem or not.
Yeah, that's like. There's a raven on the shoulder. It makes me feel like this is a good thing here, or at least as good as you get in Barovia. But yeah, I don't know if having the dagger in it is the proper thing for it to have, or if like it's just waiting for somebody to remove it. I mean,
Does the statue look like the hands were built to hold the dagger?
Yeah, it looks like there's a
I'm
slot.
not there, but they would see that, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it had a slot. Yeah, it has a slot where the dagger is in there, and currently there is a dagger in there, but the dagger that's in there is in the same material as the statue. So I don't know. Maybe
I mean,
take out that dagger, put the real one in.
That's what I was wondering. Well, I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right?
Oh.
She kind of laughs because obviously it could be really terrible.
Look, we know about this place here, right? And we have to get back to that person's castle.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean,
All right.
you know how hard it is to get places. We're here.
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
if I'm going to do it, now's my chance to do this. I just don't know what exactly this is, but it feels like it's here for a purpose.
All right.
Why don't you back up
No.
a couple steps to the side, maybe in case, it breathes fire on me or something?
I'm not gonna.
If you want to be here, you just pull me to the side. Don't.
Yep.
Like,
That's the point.
yeah.
Fire, I love this. I'm so superstitious now.
And like, I think Robin's gonna kind of like this is her Indiana Jones moment, right? Like she's kind of like is there something? She has like the other dagger in her hand. She's gonna like reach out and she's like, okay, maybe I'm gonna like swap these real fast. She's doing that whole thing. So she's gonna reach out and she's gonna try to pull the dagger out of the statue.
Okay. It is. Give me an athletics check or a sleight of hand.
Ooh. You know what? Athletics is actually higher right now, so.
Okay. It was a little stuck from like grime and you know, just sludge kind of getting in there because it's dirty down here. But it comes out, and it is an exact copy of the dagger you were holding, but it is ornamental, being just made of bronze. You imagine you could probably sell it to somebody who's interested in such a thing as like an art piece. But it would be unwieldy to actually use it in combat.
Gotcha. You got really quiet for me, Crash. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have anybody
I
else?
did?
Like-
Hello?
Oh no, you're better. You're better. It's better.
Okay.
You were underwater.
Oh, okay. So it is an exact duplicate of the dagger that you pulled out of the Gulthia staff, but this one is made of bronze. It is ornamental. It would not be usable in combat, but it could be sold as like an art piece. And there is, of course, a spot where the dagger once was, like a socket.
You're gonna put it in? Or no.
I mean, why not? Easy come, easy go, right? I mean, hopefully, if nothing happens, I can just pull it back out, or it gets stuck in there, or it kills us. Yeah, she's gonna stick the other dagger in.
Okay. As it slides, a perfect fit into the socket in the statue, it begins to glow with like a silver kind of sheen, like a silver light, and a ghostly apparition walks out of the obelisk to your left. This is the one that depicted the three animals and the three ladies and the three different biomes or whatever, not the one that depicted the bowl and the knife and everything else like that. It is a man about 7 feet tall. He is composed of Jedi ghost material, and he seems to be have an ancient sort of Viking Braveheart vibe going on, and he is dressed in leathers and furs and ornamented with bones. His eyes are 2 black voids that seem to absorb all light and cast nothing back. He looks at you, Robin, and says, in a language you don't understand, some really important stuff.
Oh shit!
And then
Fantasy translator is not working.
And then he speaks the words again, and you feel like a migraine, like in the front of your head, and then you hear the words clearly, and he says, "You who have taken the path of the Seeker. I am Kavan, Lord and leader of the Kavani people. You will restore the consecration to this shrine. You will perform the ritual of the Seeker and break the Dark Lord's binding to the mountains."
Is
And
he
then-
expecting a response, or?
Yeah, he's looking at you with his missing eyeballs.
Robin relates to that.
All right.
What?
Since
What? What? Are you okay, Robin?
since-
Yeah, is Robin the only one who can understand this? Is Anne's?
No, and you would hear it also when you,
Oh, okay. Okay.
when that kind of spills in. Yeah.
How do we restore this?
The bowl is buried on the surface of this hill. You will find a sacred circle of stones. Once this shrine has been reconsecrated, that circle will serve as your proving ground. The place where you will break the Dark Lord's ties, and you will restore the power back to the land. Then I will grant you my great weapon and my blessing. But know that this path will challenge you, test you. None have been worthy thus far. And so, we stay trapped in darkness.
Who all is trapped?
All who dwell in this realm. All who die in this realm. For even the parting souls of the dead cannot escape this prison. We are cut off from the lands of spirits, from the heavens and the hell. There is only this dark land, forever, for eternity. Unless his power is severed, unless he is stopped.
What happens if I find this bowl and in the circle of stones and face the proving ground? What happens when the power comes back to the land?
The land grows strong, and the Dark Lord grows weaker. Thrice this can be done. Then you stand a chance.
Do I need anything to use the bowl?
How do we consecrate? You have to consecrate this place first.
This place has been corrupted by the Golthius tree. As long as the tree lives, its corruption will taint this shrine. The bowl can be found buried in the center of the sacred stones of Yester Hill. You must gather the blood of 4 great creatures. The mighty moose, the deadly fish, the ancient bird, and the deadly bear.
Deadlies.
Do you know any way that would be especially effective of destroying the Golthius tree?
He gets a grim smile and says, axes.
Okay.
Robin's going to nod and she's going to say, I would like to purify the land. I'll do my best to do it.
He nods slowly.
She's gonna look over it.
Have
Oh.
tried. All have fallen.
She's gonna look over it and she's gonna say, "It sounds like this would take some pretty serious strength to make this happen."
Mm-hmm. Right now we're all battered and bruised. You said we were already here too.
As if seeing you for the first time, Kavan turns to you, Anne, and says, champion of Great Tar Hak, the five-headed destroyer. With her strength, you may succeed. Do you want me to throw that name in the chat, Dom?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
So I can copy it to my notes. All right.
The spirit starts to kind of like shimmer a bit, and its form grows weaker. And Kavan says, "I have told you all I can. I will see you again when the proving must happen."
Wait, do I have to leave the dagger in the statue, or can I take it with me?
As if to answer, the dagger slides a few inches out of the statue, and the spirit disappears.
Hmm.
Robin will take the dagger.
Okay.
So that's one way of weakening. What's his name?
The Dark Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I have added Dagger of the Seeker to your character sheet.
Awesome. And I also have a decorative dagger of the Seeker. Yes.
Truth.
Nice.
All right, and that kind of puts us at time with that reveal. So I will take you guys back to your dashboard. All right, there's still many things to do, and many things to do on the horizon, and then you guys are sitting on this milestone waiting for that long rest. So it's a lot of decisions you gotta make.
Yeah, we also have to get all the way back to Barovia in
3 days.
3 days.
I mean, we don't need to accept the invitation, or we don't need to.
I mean, that's completely optional. I mean, it's a sandbox game. Yeah, for sure.
That seems.
I mean,
feel
yeah,
like we
we
need to be.
To ghost the Dark Lord may not be wise.
I mean, you know, we'll, you know, we don't go to the invitation, and this other adventuring party goes out and does this adventure.
It's not like the dude knows your first and last names. Like, I mean, it's,
Yeah, can't we like hire the other group to go to dinner?
Hire the cold shoulders to go dinner. I mean, sandbox game, yeah. I mean, you gotta get back to Valakai before you do any of that. But yeah, you could certainly try.
And also, we also promised to bring Blinsky too now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
we
my
never made
God.
that promise to
Invitation to
Blinsky.
him. Not.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea though.
Yeah. Bring a sweet innocent man boy as a meat shield. You won't kill me and my dog in front of this sweet man child. Yeah, totally. All right. Well, congratulations on your milestone, your full-size milestone. Yeah, things will start again, you guys are at a point in the story where, because of the calendar built into the game and the places that you've been so far, things are going to be happening. As a good example, when you went to the winery, that triggered the Winter Splinter initiative. If you had not followed up on it, they would have done the ritual and then loosed that creature into the campaign.
Oh, poor Daybreak.
So Daybreak has no idea, Classic has no idea that by skipping Yester Hill, they essentially allowed this to happen.
Yeah, but Valakai is going to get destroyed, and we're not going to have any place
I mean,
to shop
hey,
for.
we don't know what's gonna happen at Valakai. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Just say-
there. If we want, we can give Parpo that axe. We can go up there and chop that tree down. I mean, we're here already.
Yeah, I mean,
We are
I
here.
mean, Parpo's carrying us anyway, so.
oh damn, you're
I
just
think we're-
owning it. You're just
Yeah,
owning it.
yeah, he's
like-
on it. Yeah, he's on it.
Sacrifice this sweet boy just to
He-
chop down the tree.
Yeah, just
I think the most
like
important decision we made is recruit Parpo.
yeah.
I feel like this is because we don't need to chop it down until we have the blood of the 4 magnificent creatures.
We also, in order to get the bull, we have to go all the way back to the top, and I don't know if we're gonna do that.
Well, he said it's on top of the hill. You're underground right now, so
Yeah.
it could be the very top of the hill, or it could just be the surface. It was a little ambiguous.
Mhm.
It's like buried in that circle of.
It's where we just had the battle.
Yeah.
So, I think we go back to the vineyard, and this is a comeback to it sort of place at some
Look.
point.
Why are you so excited to go have dinner with the guy we're trying to kill? I don't understand.
So that we don't get killed by not going to his dinner.
So far, he
I mean,
hasn't
that
done
works
anything
too.
directly terrible to us.
And that's true.
Yeah,
That's true
He's
too.
even helped.
True.
He has
hasn't been
theoretically
that
helped
bad.
us.
He gave us a cool sword.
From what I can guess right now is that he's bored and likes seeing heroics based off what we learn, and so that's why he was like, okay, yeah, these people are doing this thing. I'm gonna watch them do their thing.
I think he will be okay to us up until the point where he thinks we are a threat. Like at this point, we're just intriguing playthings, and at some point we will be a threat. But we're not there yet.
Alright, my character will express their opinion about going to Strahd's house next week.
yeah. Well, Voldemort didn't kill my parents.
Oh!
All right.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys get to your Diablo, or you're sleeping, or whatever.
I'm
you're getting
already
up to.
in.
Yeah, and I'm going to get some sleep because I got one more 5 a.m. wake up call. Yeah.
All right.
That's the last one. It's the last one.
All right.
No announcements. Stop sleepy.
All right. Bye, stream.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, stream.